Now come this way. Oh, have you ever seen that? From that way, and it will now come this way. From that way.
That sound from Jason.
This way.
Hold up. Wait, no, stop, Jeff, stop talking. Jeff, stop talking. Wait, where's that's what I want. That's what... Hold on. Hey, what is happening, everybody? My name is Azarath, and welcome to another reaction video to me reacting to all of my old, terrible videos. My voice still hasn't completely recovered from a couple of days ago, so I'm kind of putting some of the Let's Plays on hold for now. But I had a lot of fun doing this last time, and I only watched like a select handful of videos, obviously. I didn't go through the entirety of all this, which is probably a good thing, because these are not particularly good videos. Again, I am aware that, oh, look at that nice ripe 55 subscribers right there. Also, look at that picture. I am a douche. Anyway, so we're starting this off with a bold one because I was going to react to it last time, but it was a fan-made music video. Therefore, there's music in it and/or copyright, which I've kind of already I've accepted my fate here. If YouTube's going to be weird about it, then fine. It's never going to get monetized, ever. So, hey, YouTube, you're not watching this, but if you are, or algorithm, hey, I know this. Give me that copyright claim. I'll react to the video right now. But before we do that, I want to give some context here before people start yelling at me. So, and keep in mind, I'm doing this for a reason. It's because I actually showed this video to a friend of mine like 6-7 months ago, something along the lines of that. And we were drunk, we were having fun, but I was like, listen, this was my first time doing something like this. I had never done it, and I'm gonna be blunt about it. I was bored. I was really, really bored, and I didn't know what I was doing, this, that, and the other thing, and I tried to give all the context in the world, like, hey, I acknowledge that this thing isn't great, but, you know, it's about the journey, it's about the whatever. I had fun doing it, and I just wanted, like, it always had a special place in my heart. Anyway, he proceeded to shit on it the entire way through. He's like, this is moving too fast, this doesn't connect to that, what are you doing over here, this, and I'm like, dude, I know. I know. So, before anyone writes that in the comments, and it's not because I don't like constructive criticism, it's that I know what the video is. I'm not saying it's great. Like, I think it has its moments, for sure, but yeah. Anyway, so the last little bit of context, because I could have done a better job in the video, that is one other thing. I had this idea of like a multiverse type thing, because, long story short, it's a music video to New Divide, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and then the idea popped in my head, okay, multiverse thing, video games, maybe I can find some cinematic trailers, maybe I can mix this around, put this over here, maybe that'll look cool, and the multiverse thing is like, well, every bad thing that's happening is happening at once, and all of these different universes, all of these different games, and I just thought the idea was cool, and I'm a sucker for multiverse things. But anyway, I know I'm being very long-winded here, I'm trying to make sure everything's set and where it needs to be. Well, I absolutely hate when that happens, but I have officially lost my train of thought, so we're gonna watch the video, well, I mean, as soon as oh, okay, it's right there. But yeah, so I called it Our Divide because, like I said, it is everything happening at once. And admittedly, I could have done a better job, like, mapping that out. I guess it does like, first glance, it is kind of random. But that was the idea I had in mind. And because it probably also comes off as really random when we get there, there's a specific part in that song that's a little bit different than the rest of it. So I was like, oh, I could probably sneak my little indie games in here just to kind of solidify the whole multiverse thing. And yeah, maybe it's a little random, but when I say multiverse, I mean it just completely across the board. But yeah, no. I'm rambling now. I figured the content. Anyway, YouTube, copyright. Give it to me. I'm ready for it. Give me that damn copyright. Just don't block my video, please. Or do. Which, last thing, and then I'll shut up and I'll play the video. Just to avoid copyright, maybe as best I can, forgive me if you're one of those people that, like, hates pausing and they're like, quit pausing it. It's partially, sort of, a little bit to try to avoid that, even though I know I'm going to get it anyway. It's like, what, like 3-4 seconds, and after that it, like, catches it. It's like, see how it caught you, you red-handed. Okay, whatever. So again, like I said, I know this isn't great, but what can I say? I had fun with it, darn it.
It never lets up.
And it also took me like 2 weeks to do. Like, see this right here? I like this. Yeah, try to include some, like, actual stuff from the music video, because I thought splicing back and forth between that would be fun. Like that, I know, there's a lot of, like, slow stuff and fast stuff, and I didn't know what I was doing at the time. Yep. See, I already know. Within that first minute, there was stuff, it was like, okay, that's flowing really well. Okay, that was a weird cut. Why did I put that there? Okay, we're back in a nice flow here. We're back in a... Okay, that was a bit abrupt. What the heck? Again, had no idea what I was doing. And I'd also like to note, too, not that this really matters, but some people like the behind-the-scenes thing. I know I do, anyway. Do you know how many cinematic compilation-type videos I sat through trying to find clips that I liked? And I'm like, oh, you know what, that'd be really cool. But it doesn't necessarily fit with this, even though it is kind of random anyway. And, like, just... I'm telling... It was in, like, the triple digits, and these were, like, 15, 20-minute-long compilation videos on top of that. And I just figured that was better than individually searching every possible thing I could think of. And it's like, I found the stuff I liked, I found the stuff I didn't like, and... Well, I used it for... Okay, I'll shut up. Like a startling sign that fate had finally found me, and your voice was all I heard, that I get. See, some of these shots I love. So give me reason. That could have been better, but that was an accident too by the... No, hold on, I'm sorry. I have to go back to that, because like where it bursts into like the blue, or like from the red to the blue, the flames part, I didn't even mean to cut that there. I watched it back after rendering, and I'm like, oh, this is good shit. That was so good. And it was right here. It's not perfect, but the fact that that happened on accident was cool, I think. Another accident! That went really good with the music. Sorry. That, and any excuse for me to listen to the song, I don't care what this says, but I love Linkin Park. Yeah, fly. When the song like slows down a little bit, I was trying to find the more slow-mo shots and... I know, I got a lot of running shots. It's one of my favorite parts in the video. To the point where I'm watching it again. Ah, crap! Also, part with indie games. That was a weird cut. I don't know why I did that. But some of these fit really well. I know I ended it good. No, The Last of Us wasn't an indie game, but whatever. This fly is pissing me off. Get out of here! Go watch New Vine. Oh, and see that right there? Every time I watch this video, I get so mad. That was a rendering error, where it wasn't like that when but I didn't actually notice it until after I uploaded it, and I'm like, are you kidding? Yeah, whatever. And this was my way to try to, but I had it really quiet for some reason, explain everything.
You ever wonder what's up there? Like what? Maybe someone up there was wondering what it's like here. I guess. Do you think we'll ever meet them? I hope so.
I don't know. I just thought it was a decent way to connect everything. Okay. Like I said, it's not perfect. It's honestly really not even that good. I am fully aware that, like, I should not quit my day job and I should stick straight to editing. Or I shouldn't go right to editing. Okay, whatever. I guess I can't talk. But I don't know what else to say other than I was bored, couldn't think of a video to do at the time, and, well, it was just a lot of fun to make. Again, that took me about 2 weeks. And again, even if it's like, oh, that's so slow, I could edit that in half an hour. This was 5 years ago. I had no effing clue what I was doing. And, like, there's a part of me that wants to, like, do, like, a remake of this. Keep some things the same. Fix some of the weird, odd choice cuts. But again, I don't know. Thought it was... Oh, so let's see that. Oh, we got a comment! Alright, wow. Somebody listening to Linkin Park in 2020. Anyway, on to the next one. I've already accepted. I've already accepted that I'm going to get copyright for that, but I really wanted to show it, and I couldn't last time. The problem is, I have no idea what to watch from here. You know what? I wanna show my boy Slender some love. Now, before, because I didn't actually mention it, or at least I don't think I mentioned it in the previous reaction video I did. Almost all of these have a terrible, and I mean atrocious quality, so, like, get ready for that. But the reason, and I don't really think it's an excuse, it's what I had at the time. I didn't have the recording software I have now, so, like, it was just all I had to make gaming videos at the time, and I was like, if it works, it works. I know, everything needs to be 8K, 100 frames per second, you know, the best possible quality you can imagine, Mr. Beast, but, you know, that's what I had. It's what I had. I look so amused, I look so impressed right now. Like, see, not only is this 720... It's not, like, the good 720 either. Like, even if some of my other videos, like, on this current channel look a little bit, like, low-res, you're like, your thing says 4K, what are you doing? I don't actually record in 4K, and maybe this is, like, a beginner's mistake, which I shouldn't be doing, because, you know, I've been doing this for 11 years now, but it's to make the quality better than what it could be, because if I uploaded it to 1080p, the way it's rendered, it does not look like that on YouTube, so even then... Okay, well, shut up. But yeah, I love Slender, I love Slender the Arrival. Did a playthrough of it on this channel, because there was a channel in between here that got deleted. I know I had a problem, I should stop doing that, but... Okay, past me, you have the floor. Let's go.
Hey, what is happening, everybody? My name is Azarath, and welcome to...
You know, I just realized I don't do it like that anymore. No, my intro now is, hey, what is happening, everybody? My name is... I already forgot how to do it. Jesus. Hey, what is happening, everybody? My name is... I don't even do the thing with the hands anymore. That's why I was getting tripped out. No, sorry, it's like, hey, what is happening, everybody? My name is Azarath, and welcome back to Slender the Arrival. I was going to name a different game, which would not have made sense, but... Hey, what is happening, everybody? My name is Azarath. I don't do that anymore.
Hey, what is happening, everybody? My name is Azarath, and welcome to Slender the Arrival. Now, this is a game I've been looking forward to for a really long time, because here's my reasoning. I've had a pretty weird history with Slender. I remember when he was just a meme. I then remember when he was turned into a creepypasta. I then remember when he was turned into Slender the 8 Pages, which this is made by the same creator, which we will get to that when we get to that. But...
Man, I'm long-winded.
So I played the game Slender the 8 Pages, scared the crap out of me. I still can't beat it. The game's freaking hard. But then there was like 8 million Slender clones out there. None of them could live up to the original. Well, except for like maybe Slender Haunt. Wait, hold on, cutscene. Ooh, spoopy. So often are we guided by our devotion, our love, our affection.
Scary.
Really?
I missed that shirt.
A bond that pulls us down paths not bargained. Well, that's some demon shit right there. I personally think that, And would you find yourself alone as he casts out that bedeviling okay. How far will it carry...
That's still Gollum.
Was that Gollum?
What just happened to my... What's that? Oh, see, I can't even do it. What? Do that again, past me.
Or will it carry... Was that Gollum? Whoa.
Whoa.
Well, might I say, it's awfully pretty outside. Okay, this is kind of weird. I'm not really used to a Slender game, more or less a horror game, start out in the daytime.
Fuck you, Cup.
Oh, it's very pretty, though, I gotta say. I mean, there's some texture problems, but other than that, this...
Oh, man, you just wait until the 10th anniversary update comes out, then. Your mind's gonna be blown. Hey, in the defense of past me, I brought this up when I did my playthrough of that a couple of months ago. I know how this looks. I do. But you gotta keep in mind all the other Slender game clones that came out around that boom period, and it was like, you get a Slender game, you get a Slender game, you had Slendy Tubbies, you had SpongeBob Slendy Pants, you had that Shrek one, you had all these different ones, and then, well, I mean, you had like Slender the 9 Pages and whatever, and, well, yeah, no, if you think that this looks bad, I mean, the quality it does not help. Just note, it looked a lot worse.
This looks really nice, very pretty. Okay, well, either way, we got a camera up and ready to go. Our car crashed, which that's good. Land for sale. Please contact Kate.
No.
Okay. Well, let's just go down this trail, and we're probably gonna die, because we're probably gonna meet Slender Man, and he's probably gonna kill us, because it's usually how this goes after we find some pages. But... anyway, so yeah, no other game could live up to the original, except for maybe Slender Haunt, and... there was a game I played not too long ago called Slender's Woods. I personally really enjoyed it. But here's the thing. That's because all of the Slender games were the same thing. Blue Isle Studios proudly present.
Not trying to pause again, but I brought this up with the previous video. Trust me, it's relevant. If you're getting... like, get on with it! It is relevant. I got shit when these videos first came out from people that I knew, because I didn't really get comments, as you could see. But I had people calling me out, because they're like, you know, you're playing these games, we're seeing you do this thing, but you're doing this a lot. You're doing this a lot. Ooh, that's a little suspicious. What are you doing? What do you do? Ooh. I don't know what to say other than because even at this point, I was still kind of, this word, jittery when it comes to being on camera. I didn't necessarily hold on to my controller, and I didn't actually, it made me suck. I mean, I suck at games anyway, but I was failing at very simple games because I was like flip-flopping the controller in my hand. Like, I would start talking, then I'd be moving with, like, I'd have my thumb on the freaking joystick, and I'd be walking this way, and I'd be like, oh, and another thought, and I'd put my hand back down, put my other thumb on that, and I'd start doing this. And I'm not joking, I don't know what happened to my fingers. I probably couldn't even do this now if I tried. Like, me from... Because I actually didn't record this in 2018. Like, these videos came up before that. This is actually, like, my third channel, like, the one we're watching right now. I know, that by itself is embarrassing. But, like, I'm saying, I would put my hand down, then I'd have my thumb on the freaking one joystick, then I'd have my pinky on the other one, and then I'd be like, oh, I have another thought that I want to say. So then I'd lift that hand up, put that down, because I had the controller in my lap. So, like, there was this constant back and forth, and how I played any game ever is a mystery to me. But like I said, trying to explain that to people, they're like, okay, sure, sure. I just felt it was necessary before someone points that out, because listen, I know, I made videos very weirdly back that, like, even saying it out loud now is driving me up a tree. Like, I need that controller locked in my hand, everything's there ready to go, and whatever. I really felt like it was necessary for the conversation. Anyway,
yeah, I'm so excited because, like, I mean, if we go to, like, the history of the Slender games, Parsec Productions, that's the company that made Slender the 8 pages, but like I said, we'll get there when we get there.
Plus, this section's just walking, so it's passable.
But, yeah, a lot of the Slender games are exactly the same, you know. Go collect X amount of objects. And yes, that's what the original did, but it kind of did it first. I actually don't think that was the first Slender game. There was actually a game, there was a game that came up before that. It was called Just Slender. It was black and white, had pixely glare. Oh! Mark Hadley, that's his name. I knew his name was Mark something. I'm like 90% sure
Mask, he was in that game, too.
But, so, yeah, anyway... Like, there really hasn't been too many Slender games that were actually good, because a lot of them were the same thing, you know, go collect X amount of objects. And this one, the reason why I'm excited is there's an actual story here. Which, like, you know, if you read the creepypasta, then you should know why that's a good thing, because, like, what Slender is and what he's about, he gets, like, in your head, and, like, just everything that goes on, it's so much more than collecting pages, and... Man, that lighting, man, that's really good lighting.
No.
Or at least for this.
Hey, for what it's worth, I've gotten shit for it in real life. My videos are one thing, but, like, I'll be and it, like, creeps people out for some reason. They're like, you know, you don't need to talk like this. You did it. I've always talked with my hands. It makes me feel better to do it. I don't know, okay? Which is why, again, those first couple of years of YouTube, we'll make it the first, like, 5, 6, because I was doing that, and I guess that's where how I should have explained what I was doing before. It wasn't even just, like, the thing I was doing with my thumb and my finger, and I was trying to do it both ways, and yada yada. For what it's worth, I don't even think I realized that I was doing it, because it's just how I talked anyway. Like, when I'm playing a game by myself, back then, you bet your ass that controller was locked in, ready to go. But there was something about when I hit record, and I'm like, oh shit, I have to start talking now. Oh, commentary, words, I'm bad at talking. What do I do? How do I... Hey, what's happening, everybody? I'm playing a game at the same time with doing this with my hand, because I'm weird. Again, trust me, I know, it probably makes 0 sense, but it's what I did. And, well, again, my excuse with at least right now is, like, we're literally just walking.
Type of game, anyway. Hello? Vehicle?
Slender. Sorry, man.
Is there a page on this? Please don't tell me there's a page on this.
There's not.
I really hope not. I don't see one. Could that be Kate's car? I don't know.
I missed
Whoa,
that.
hey, look at me, I got a little shadow. An oddly pixely shadow. Ah, it's so pretty, though. I mean, that's probably a skybox, but it looks good regardless. And yeah, probably the only Slender game that I would actually call, like, good, aside from the original, is Slender Haunt.
There you go.
I am so mad I wasn't doing YouTube at the time, because I would have done a playthrough.
I know it
that.
so well.
Yeah, actually, no, I still might. I might revisit it at some point, but whatever. That a house?
That didn't happen.
Yeah, there's a 10-foot wall around it. Oh my god, it is getting dark. I was assuming it was going to get dark, but I wasn't expecting, and it got dark quite quickly, too. Oh no. Ooh, it got real dark. Well, that's not good. Hey, there's a well over there.
I'm just
I keep
pointing
hearing
shit out,
weird
man.
things off in the distance, and I don't know how I feel about that. But anyway, so yeah, I love the lore of Slenderman. I love the creepypasta, and I just want one game. Like, even Slender Haunt was kind of trying to do its own thing. That's a really creepy Is that a thing?
Yes.
I should keep an eye out. I don't know how. Missing, have you seen this child? Charlie Mithson Jr.
Mithson?
Mithson.
What did you say? That's not right.
Okay, Slender, what have I told you about kidnapping kids?
I touch my face a lot.
Probably shouldn't do that. Yeah, there was even some movies about...
Take a shot every time I touch my face. Don't do that, you'd be dead. Don't sue me.
Excuse you? What's with the moaning?
I had a day off.
I mean, I know it's part of the music, but could you stop it? I'm gonna play on the swings. I feel uneasy. I remember playing on the swing set with Kate when we were kids. Oh! Okay, well that answered a question I had in my head. They know each other then. I was kind of afraid for a second we were just in the woods for no reason. Ah, press X. Anything behind me? Slender? So it's not really like Amnesia. Okay. Oh, spoopy. Slendy, what have I told you about painting on the damn walls? Well, actually, it's not Slender who does the painting. You know what's weird? People still think that. God, can I have a flashlight? It is surprisingly freaking dark in here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to brighten this up in post because this is not the
I don't think I remember to do that.
Dead. Thank you! I can't thank you enough for coming out all this way to help me out. It's been a pretty rough road trying to sell this old place. I wish I had turned to you sooner. You have no idea how happy I'll be once this is all behind me. Love you always, Kate. Okay,
Ooh.
So... yeah, I can see why Kate would want to sell this place, because if I had to guess, the Slender Man came in, and he tried to do his own thing, and it didn't work out too well for Miss Kate. Or at
Bravo.
least that's what it appeared. Oh my god, don't close on me, door. These controls are kind of janky, actually. Bing bong, bing bong!
Now I
yeah,
hit
just
my
come in,
microphone.
start...
Yeah, about the controls being wonky, I'm glad I brought that up because, well, outside of me doing this weird thing that I was talking about, it's more that, at least with the PS4 version, this is the version I'm playing right now, right? Anyway, yeah, no, it is. I answered my own question. It's more that, like, not just the sensitivity, what's the word I'm looking for here? No, I was right, because what I was saying was like, one, when you turn the camera, at least in this version, it's kind of slow. Like, if I were to compare it to something like Outlast, like, when I play Outlast, it feels like I have complete and total control over that game. And, like, when I look in a direction, Miles looks in that direction. If I feel like I need to turn around, he turns around like that. If I need to vault over something, he does it. If I need to turn around, slam a door shut, boom, he does it. In this, it's kind of like in slow-mo. And I know I could have turned the sensitivity up, but I remember monkeying with the settings, actually. At some point here, there should be a cut, because I remember wanting to change that. Maybe it's not even here. Maybe it's a little bit later in the game. But I pushed the thing up, like, 2 or 3 times, and the character freaking turned around like that. I'm like, okay, that's going back down. It's fine the way it was. It's fine. But also because the way the doors are, you go to walk up to the door, press the button, and it flies open in your face. And it's like, no, easy there, brother. Easy there. Go that way. So you usually have to click it twice to get it to open. And before you say it, I know, maybe don't stand directly in front of the door. But trying to go into the door sideways it was just easier for me to get out.
Banging your hands on the frickin' piano. Yeah, be quiet. There's a Slender Man outside. He wants to do stuff with his tentacles. Okay, that's immature. I don't have time for... Flashlight, give me! Yay, I can actually see now. It's still dark, though.
0 new messages. 1 old message.
Hey Kate, it's CR again. I hope everything's okay. I know there's been a lot of wrap your head around. It'll be good when Lauren gets there to help you sell the house. Take a little load off your mind. Give me a call when you get the chance and we can talk. Take care.
Press 1 to delete. 2 to return to the main menu.
Okay. Who the hell was that? I was gonna say that might actually be me, but I kinda... It appears like I have a very girlish hand over there, so I'm gonna take a guess and say that that's not who I am. Honoring the life of Beth Hayes. Who's Beth Hayes? I mean, it's sad that she passed, but am I supposed to know who that is? I didn't know.
I don't know why you're asking me, dude. I just got here.
Well, because that's the thing you gotta understand. When you go into a game for the first time, you have no clue what anything is. Flashlight, batteries, extra tapes, lighter, kerosene, lock the house. Or, just a suggestion,
Flamethrower?
come back with a freaking flamethrower and torch this place! At least that's what I'd do. Alright, so I'm not seeing
Also what I would
anything in
do.
here. Now, unfortunately, I did play the beta, so I am aware that there's a good old-fashioned, do I want to go upstairs yet? Or is there more things I should probably go in here? But I did play the beta, and I do know there is an 8 pages level. Oh, no. Oh, thank God. Okay, for a second there, I thought that was an actual note, but okay. Hey Kate, it's been a while since we last spoke, hasn't it? Hope you haven't forgotten about me. I know writing a letter is a little bit old-fashioned, but sometimes I like to just sit back and write something out, you know? So I can't remember what I was doing at the time, but all the stuff we used to do when we were kids just came rushing back to me all of a sudden the other day. Remember when I'd sneak over at night so we could both go on our adventures? Ghost hunting, we'd call it. We'd shine the flashlight through the trees and jump at every little insignificant noise. Our imaginations were always working in overdrive. Wish I could rewind back to then. Seems like everything after that just hasn't been as good for both of us. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, ignore all that. I started rambling too much. Anyway, please let me hear from you soon. I know things have been less than normal for you lately, so I just wanted to check in CR. Okay, so that was a note from CR, and if I'm remembering correctly, even though it just freaking happened, that was the dude on the phone who left Kate a message.
Quit touching her face.
So wait, am I Kate? Or... No, I can't be Kate, because it said I remember playing on the swing set with Kate when we were kids, so...
You're playing as Lauren, my friend.
Oh, ooh, what was that chick's name? No, I remember in the phone message, it said someone was coming there to help her move. Was it Laura?
No.
I heard a name. He said a name. That might be who I am. Because like I said, I don't think I'm the CR person because, well, I have a very girlish hand, and that was clearly a man on the phone. Okay, we're in the garage. There doesn't seem to be anything here. Still no sign of Mr. Slender Man.
Please don't play with the radio.
Okay, I think I saw a page there. I'll click on it in a second. It's a small bathroom. Alright. Number 2. Well, at least I'm collecting them in order. So far, anyway. Thanks for calling last night. It probably sounds dumb, but it was good to hear your voice again. Good to hear that Lauren's been doing really well, too. But yeah, about what all we said, I'm not sure what to think of it yet. What are the odds of 2 people having the exact same hallucination? Could it really just be a coincidence? I have to go to my doctor today for some routine stuff. I'm going to casually bring it up, see what he says about it. I'll let you know how it goes. CR. So it was Lauren. Okay. Nah, it's close enough. I said Laura. That's pretty much the same thing. I mean, I guess there's no guarantee, but... It's the only thing that makes sense.
To the ball game.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I also just realized I got sidetracked because I was kind of into watching it again. The goal here was not to watch through the entire video. It wasn't. So, hold on. Yeah, I know the house is creepy, so let's do that.
No! I frickin' refuse! No!
Oh, you don't want to go in the Blair
Yeah,
Witch
sure,
house?
let's just walk in the Blair Witch house. Hello? I hear whimpering. Okay, that's not whimpering, that's full-blown crying. Oh, it's a mistake coming in here. Oh, it's a
mistake coming in here. I'm a big baby, a bubble-blowing baby. No, I just want to say real quick, it's only funny, and I know power hindsight, all this, yeah, but like, that I really, because I remember this, I was really creeped out being in here, because, I mean, if you play the game with headphones anyway, there's moaning, there's crying, there's even a couple growls that sneak their way in there, but you're playing a Slender game, so you're expecting Slender Man to be around. So my first thought outside of the screenshots I saw, I'm like, oh crap, is there something else in here? What the hell's going on? But anyway, with the power of hindsight, bumping into Charlie here. Yeah, spoiler alert if you haven't played the game. It's no danger, there's no threat to you, there's zero anything you should worry about. Like, if you do bump into him, a jump scare happens, and that's it. He doesn't chase you, he doesn't kill you, nothing. Nothing. Thing is, though, and I can't stress this enough, because I hate when people just go off on their own things, and it's like, I didn't know that. So, in my defense, stay coming in here.
mistake. I just heard a fucking growl! Oh my god, that is so loud. That is so unbelievably loud. I cannot put this finger up high enough.
Again, I can't stress this enough, though, for anybody who has, like, questions about the playing the game thing. Looking back, power of hindsight, everything else that I was already talking about, I'm actually kind of impressed I was able to do it. But like I said, it's not like this conscious decision I made. It wasn't like okay, so I'm going to put my pinky here, I'm going to put my thumb here, might be moving this around, and I'll have my one free hand to talk with, and then I'll switch, and yada yada. I was just doing it. Again, it just was a thing that I could do. Like, for what it's worth, if it means anything at all, I couldn't do it now if I tried. Like, if I actually tried right now, I would probably rip my own hair out because I don't think that I could do it again. I'm kind of willing, I kind of want to try, see if I could, but the thing is, I don't think. Oh, and I said this in the first reaction video, I do remember that. If another thing seems off, because it does kind of explain some of the things, because there is a moment or two probably in here somewhere where maybe I even have both hands up, whatever. I don't know why I couldn't get my freaking timing right when I was editing videos back then. Like, no matter how much I tried, I couldn't do it, and I don't know why. You would think it'd be the most simple thing on the planet, because I'm just stupid, apparently. But depending on what the game was, there was usually like a second and a half delay between the gameplay and the actual camera. It wasn't a webcam, but whatever, you get my point. So, like, there'll be some moments in some games where, like, a jump scare will happen, right? And then, like, there'll be, like, a delayed reaction from me. And that's all that is. I just didn't sync the thing correctly because I'm stupid. That's what you get for recording things separately, but at least for what I do now, it's actually a lot more helpful.
Is that Kate? Hello?
No, I bump into Kate, right?
I feel like I have to go back in there.
Kate's
I really don't want to. No, I'm
Charlie.
serious. I think there might be something in here, but at the same time, I don't know how badly I want it.
Great.
What the fuck? Stop growling!
No!
Because the reason why it's creepy is I know there's something in here with me.
You don't know.
I don't like it. Oh, something's gonna jump out at me. Something's gonna pop out at me. I don't like...
That's not funny.
Hi? Hello?
Go touch it.
Well, I mean, it clearly knows I'm here.
Go
What's
touch
wrong
it.
with this place? What has happened to us? No answers anywhere I look. Am I crazy? Probably. These things I see at night, I don't know what to think. Ever since Charlie disappeared and Diane left, I must have hit a breaking point. I still keep looking. I still hear him sometimes. That cute little laugh. But he's been gone 9 years. Why does every day have to hurt so much, Charles? So is this from...
Don't touch it.
that kid Charlie's dad? It's the only thing that makes sense. I swear to God, if I put this down and that thing is staring at me...
Don't touch it.
I'm not gonna be a happy camper!
Happy camper!
I don't wanna! I really don't. I really don't. I swear to God.
Grow a pair and touch it!
And he's like right there staring at me.
Grow a pair
Hey,
and
come
touch
on, Austin, grow a pair!
it. Yes! Now we're learning!
Oh, I really...
That
Oh my
fly
God.
is so annoying.
Oh, that was the hardest thing I ever had to do. How close can I get? I don't want... But I... Hello, do you... Ah, my... Okay, out,
What can I fi-
running, I'm sorry, I didn't...
I like how I'm like, running, getting out of here, getting it. I was spinning the camera, and well, I mean, when you get jump scared, you kind of get launched in the air anyway, but it's because I spun around to the point where I was like, okay, running, get out of here. Where's the door at? Running! Wait, where's the door? Run! Oh, there it is! Yeah, no, what did I think was... Because before you say it, I wasn't doing fake reactions at the time. I wasn't, like, I legitimately do not know what I was expecting to happen there. The only thing I can think of is because I didn't realize, and maybe I'm making this up, but it's the only thing that makes me feel better, okay? Because I know myself, it's possible. It just standing there and not chasing me, because, well, no offense and this sort of thing, it's kind of was just expecting it to happen at some point, that maybe I thought it was glitched. So I'm like, oh, I'm just going to walk up to it then. Maybe that's what's going on. And then it jump scared me anyway. Like, that's the only thing I can think of, because typically in these types of games, when stuff like that happens, it knows you're there and it's coming for you, so...
Didn't mean it. I'm sorry, I'm leaving now. Fuck that place! Fuck that place! Oh. Fuck that place!
What did I do? Fuck that place!
Leaving now.
I wound up.
Fuck that place! And there's Slender again.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
That was...
I might as well get the 8 pages part, huh?
Hello?
Oh, man.
8 pages?
It's so bad.
Maybe. Maybe,
It's
baby?
so bad.
No, this was the beta. I don't know if this is still an 8 pages part, but... Yeah, no, because I remember walking down this hill when I was playing the beta. And, well, that thing was in that same spot, but that wasn't a car. That was that tent last time.
Oh.
Weird. Oh, no, I see a page. It is.
Yep.
Oh, no. We're about to go classic Slender. All I gotta say is buckle in.
I don't.
One of it. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Got nothing.
Oh, there it is! The familiar thumpity thump. Oh, no.
Still like the Slender music. I don't care what
Well,
anyone
because
says.
as weird as it is, what is
Build
that? That was not there before. Well, because usually in the Slender games, or at least in the last beta anyway, it was randomly generated. Because, like, I died a few times and it was different, and this was just not there, period, last time. What the fuck is this? Is there a page? I don't know. I'm looking.
Page.
Ooh, I see a page. Gimme.
Page.
I just walked right past that.
Get out of there!
Screw you, Slendy. But no, what I was gonna say is I love the Slender music. And it's weird because it's so underrated. Because, like, I love the, like, way it increases throughout the entire thing. Okay, so is that an accurate map? I don't know. Slendy, stop being a dickhole. Thank you, have a nice day.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Like, see, every time you collect a page, it increases. And when I first played Slender the 8 pages, the music was probably the scariest part to me because it just kept increasing. The more pages you got, the more, like, sinister sounding it got. That's the same vehicle from Laser... From Later. Yeah, it's not Laser. It's in Star Wars. Can't run. Well, I can sure frickin'
earlier,
try.
you dumb.
Sonny can't even walk. I'll outrun that.
He can sometimes. It depends on the game past me. Dumbass.
Well, the good news is the layout seems to be pretty much the same as the beta. Like, oh, hi, Slendy. You got taller. I mean, your model looks the same as the beta. Give me the page.
No,
I got 5 of 8. Is there anything over there?
Not bad.
No, that's locked off, but that's where I came in the beta. That's weird. Okay, hi, Slendy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run away now. You stay over there, buddy. Mind your own business. I'm collecting all your frickin' pages because you're an a-hole. Oh, the building. Usually I try to hit the building first, but I didn't really want to stop and look for it this time because it's randomly generated. Okay, is it going to be in the same spot as it was in the beta? Unlikely, but I'm going to check anyway. Because it was in this first room. I'm going to check this way first. Is it in there? Nope. Stalls? Is it in the stalls? It was probably in that first room. Well, it's not in this back room. Is it over here? No.
There's room.
Okay, well, because it was in that, like, first, like, when you first turn, you turn right.
No,
I gotta
turn around for a second. Turn it.
Where the fuck am I?
You already checked
I already
it.
went in that room. Whoops.
I make myself mad. There's
I swear to God, if it was in that first room... You know, I don't even care about you and your stupid pages game. Of course. I'm like, it's probably in this room. Hi, Slendy. It was probably in this room, but, of course, I checked every other room first, even though I should have just went with my gut. So far, though, he seems to be as aggressive as he was in the beta. I mean, to be fair, I am playing this on normal. But the thing is, I still haven't beaten Slender the 8 pages because the game's freaking hard. Well, there's the tent that was in the other place earlier.
Ooh, 7 of 8.
Ooh, there's another landmark.
7 of 8.
Fuck you, Slendy! I got this. I got this, unless you're gonna be a dick and, like, insta-kill me at the end there. Did I do it? Oh! First try! Suck it, Slendy! Now what? Jesus! What the hell? I'm tripping balls! I don't know what just happened. Well, whatever happens, it's all new to me. I mean, that... Oh,
stop it! Okay, well, that was fun. I didn't mean to watch that much of that. I just, like I said, I somehow got a little bit sucked into it, which does sound about right. Yeah, screw it, I'll do Outlast next.
Hey, what is happening, everybody? My name is Azarath, and welcome to Let's Play Outlast. Now, this is an indie horror game that I've been looking forward to for a pretty decent while. I saw a trailer for it, and this game looks creepy as hell, plus all you guys have recommended it to me. This game's supposed to be very, very scary. It's been being talked about, like, a lot, and, well, I mean, yeah, pretty scary game. I mean, it's kind of late. I mean, I got my, like, lights up and stuff, so... well, you guys can actually see me. Well, either way, I'm gonna play this on normal because I'm not stupid. Or, like that says right there, insane.
Well, that's debatable.
Outlast contains intense violence, gore, graphic sexual content, and strong language. Please enjoy!
I'm ready!
Don't try,
Outlast!
game! You are Miles Upshur, an investigative reporter whose ambition is about to earn him an intimate tour of hell on Earth. Always willing to risk digging into the stories no other journalist would dare investigate. You will seek out the dark secret at the heart of Mount Massive Asylum. Stay alive as long as you can. Record everything. You are not a fighter to navigate the horrors of Mount Massive and expose the truth. Your only choices are to run, hide,
Or die.
Well, I'm pretty used to dying in these types of games, but, you know, that's completely besides the point.
Fair enough.
But yes, with that being said, that is one of those things that I've heard about this game that's supposed to be one of the many reasons why this game is scary, is you cannot defend yourself. Like it says, you can only run, hide, or, well, I mean, you could choose door number 3 and die, which is probably what I'm gonna do. But yeah, like I said, I know nothing about this game. I saw the one trailer, you guys have recommended it to me. I think I saw a couple of screenshots, and all of them were using the night vision thing, like I said. That seems to be the, like, theme here, which is kind of cool because... Oh, that's the radio in the car. I was like, what the hell is that? Yeah, so the one thing you'll notice, like, right away is that this game looks really good. Like, better than your typical indie games look, because from what I understand, whoa, is that the asylum?
No.
It looks like a freaking castle! Am I gonna meet up with my old buddy Dracula in there? Jesus!
No,
and I have no
game.
clue what that dude on the radio was talking about. A bunch of mumbo-jumbo about a helicopter.
It's actually not, if you actually know more about the story. Oh, gosh.
Oh, man, I am excited! Because from what I understand,
yeah, little did I know that right now, in the heat of this moment, I'd be playing what would become, for years to come, one of my, that was redundant, would end up becoming one of my favorite horror games ever. Like, from then to now, and I wish I was joking, I have played this game in the triple digits. I am not, like, this is one of those games that is going to be weird watching this back, you know, with the power of hindsight, because this is like the one game that I actually feel like I'm good at. Like, I don't like playing insane mode because on the off chance something stupid happens, you accidentally die, you have to go back to the beginning of the game. This is one of those games that I could more or less play with my eyes closed. Not only is it not scary anymore, like, I know all the paths, I know all the different ways you can go, and I'm talking about, like, the enemy's path. They're not complicated. This isn't Alien Isolation we're talking about here. Like, no, I'm in my spare time, like, if I'm just like, oh, well, I got an afternoon to kill, I might play Outlast. I almost always play it on Nightmare now. So, it is kind of funny, like, looking back, and it's like, oh, what's going on? Oh, big baby. Because if I remember correctly, I actually kind of go through the asylum kind of slow. Because at least, just speaking for myself here, but I'd imagine that one of the reasons why this was such a big thing when it first came out was just walking into the unknown. Like, yeah, if you play the game a bunch of times and you know the patterns and you know this and you know to go here, you know to go here, and, well, you're faster than all the enemies that chase you and it's really not hard to avoid them and this, that, and the other thing. You don't know that going in. You don't know. Like, the first time I saw Chris, I damn near shit my pants, okay? And one of the things that I liked about this game, more or less, because I don't know if I actually touch on the damn thing, probably do, but one thing that added to the creep factor is not knowing who, what, when, where is a threat, what's going to kill you, because you have all these patients going around. Some attack you, some don't. Some are just standing there muttering weird shit that you don't understand, and literally, there'll be a patient right next to that guy, so it's like, oh, I'm in a safe area. You're not attacking me, you're not attacking me. Okay, we're gonna pot. Oh, Jesus! Oh. A little warning would have been nice, you jackass. So, like, that also added to the creep fit, because it wasn't just Chris walking around like, okay, obviously, duh, avoid this guy, because he's huge, and he looks scary, and this, that, and the other thing. Or, you know, the Naked Twins, Chris Traeger. The patients were pretty scary to me at first. Now I know who is and who isn't, but the fact that you're just going through this asylum, and then there's the night vision you know, added on top of that, I didn't know what was out to get me. I didn't know who was friendly, who was crazy, just crying in the corner to cry in a corner. And because there's one later in the game who's like, I'd like you to stay quiet. I'd like you to stay quiet. He only attacks you if you get really close to him. Outside of that, he just stands there. So, I mean, a chase happens, which triggers a thing for him to start coming at you a little bit later. But even then, he's walking towards you, so he's pretty easy to avoid. But at least that first time, you're like, wait, so am I safe? Am I good? Okay, I'll just go over here then. Okay, well, you know what? You're not being weird, so maybe if I go say hi... Oh, damn it! Again? Are you kidding? Oh, warning, please! And
bunch of, like, professional, like, people from, like, AAA studios, like, they banded together, like, with the studio called Red Barrels, and they were from AAA studios. Do not quote me on this either,
just note you're half right.
And they teamed up to bring us a horror experience like no other. And that's why I'm curious. Oh, a note. September 17th, 2013. Tip illegal activity at Murkoff Psychiatric Systems. You don't know me. Have to make this quick. They might be monitoring. I did 2 weeks of software consult at Murkoff Psychiatric System facilities in Mount Massive. All sorts of NDAs I'm very much breaking right now, but seriously? Fuck those guys! Terrible things happening there, don't understand it, don't believe half the things I saw. Doctors talking about dream therapy going too deep. Finding something I've been waiting for them in the mountain. People are being hurt and Murkoff is making money. It needs to be exposed.
I'd also like to note, just because I don't think I said it in this video, maybe I did, but what also didn't help, or maybe it did, I don't know, what was strong on the brain for me at this specific point in time was Amnesia: The Dark Descent. So, in terms of, like, gameplay and what I was expecting, which I know is kind of unfair when you're going into a new game, but, like, I already had that strong on the brain, so I only sort of knew what to expect from, like, the little tiny things I've seen here or there. But, yeah.
Okay, well, that makes sense. That's... So, pretty much, if you're not understanding, this note is why I'm here, I'm guessing. Because it's saying there's a bunch of illegal crap going on at this asylum.
Yes,
so
it is the whistleblower note.
Makes sense. So,
thank you, Waylon.
Lead the way, get the batteries, get the camera.
Just fucking fly!
But anywho, what I was saying about the whole
I'm
night
fine.
vision thing, that's actually pretty cool because I'm not saying that this is the first game to do it, but I've never played a horror game with night vision. It's always been a flashlight, and usually really crappy.
I gotta watch
really
Grave
bad
Encounters again.
flashlight too. Like,
Sorry.
so seeing it at night, because night vision's creepy, by the way. Well, when done right, that is freaking awesome, by the way. Objectives are updated in your reporter's notebook containing your notes and picked up documents. Got it. Hello? Who shut this gate? I don't know.
Probably
They're
Father
expecting
Martin, the
me.
douchebag.
Probably. I'm probably gonna die too, but that is really freaking cool. Well, either way, I guess, in we go. There ain't no turning back now. Alright, let's go. How the fuck? Night vision. Okay, Arthur. Of course, the first thing I'm greeted with is a freaking big giant blood stain.
I know,
At least
lovely,
I think
isn't
it's
it?
a stain. It better not be a puddle. That better not be fresh. Yeah, I can already tell where the creep factor is in this game.
You don't
Because, I don't know, there's just something about night vision that's really creepy, and I don't know if it's just me, but when I first saw a trailer for this game, it reminded me of the movie Grave Encounters.
There it is!
No clue if you guys have ever watched it, but it kind of, set in a hospital, there was night vision, and, I don't know, there's that usually means something bad's gonna happen. Okay, so that looks like the lobby. It's like a big giant room. That looks like the lobby. What does that say? I don't know, I can't
Proclaim the
read through those
gospel.
windows. Can I climb through? No. That's probably blocking my path. There's a dead guy over there. I saw his foot. Okay. So, if I had to guess, I have to make my way down there. Okay, so the library. Okay, so we're gonna go through the library. Ow!
So, I just want to say, because this was a theme in, like, all of my videos back then, and it should be if you're doing gaming videos, especially if you're playing horror, like, just horror content in general, like, across the board. I, more often than not, had my headphones very, very loud. To me, it brought out the best experience and the this and the that. But there were points, I got people in my actual life I was showing my videos to being all proud and shit, and they're like, oh, maybe for one, don't fake your reactions. Have you ever considered, I'm like, I don't. One, this is just how I am. Apparently a big giant baby. But the other thing, which I don't really think is an excuse because it's what happened. I said ow, so I'm pretty sure I'm about to point it up. That didn't even scare me because it's like, hey, jump scare noise, haha, gotcha. It's, one, nothing really happens up to this point. Two, that was ridiculously loud in my ears. To the point where I remember almost flinging my headset off. I didn't, but the thought was there. Like, I remember this actually kind of vividly. So, you know, that's just one thing to keep in mind, at least with, you know, these videos back then, because now I have a better headset and a couple other things. Like, this was not a good headset. No offense, Turtle Beach, but Beach Turtle, you were not good for me. Also, not what I was using. I believe I was using the Snowball. I think I was. The microphone on this headset was ass. Like, ass, like, if right now, if somebody commented on my video, like, your video sucks, you need a better microphone, what you actually want to do is, well, until you hear that Turtle Beach, you know, until you hear this thing, just on that, I mean, this one's bad, too, I'm just saying that, I had to use the other microphone because I tried making videos with that in the past and it just wasn't cutting it. The point I'm getting at, though, is so if you watch any of my older videos, like if you actually seek it out for yourself and go to these channels, it's like, this dude's faking it. Really not. I was more making a reaction to how effing loud that was rather than being scared.
Okay, that was really loud. That's still... Okay, I gotta turn that down. Jesus Christ, game! That was so loud!
It was loud!
Oh my god! Scared the piss out of me! That dude's missing his head. That is not good. That dude is also missing his head, and he's also hanging from the ceiling. I don't know how much I care about that. Will you chill out for 2 seconds, game? This went from 0. I found their heads. I found more people's heads because there was only 2 people and there was 4 heads. And the fuck is that? What is it? Oh, yeah. I probably should have mentioned at the beginning that this game. Yeah, it's gory. It's very gory.
What gave you that idea?
I mean, there's heads and legs and arms and bodies everywhere. Oh, that is fucked up. That is creepy. It's like some Saw shit. Or Texas Chainsaw Massacre, actually.
They killed us.
That's...
Hold on, I'm trying to find something.
It looked like a guy.
I said I'm not watching the whole thing.
Patient, but he looked
be here all damn day.
Huge.
I actually like to do that.
A big ass bodybuilder. There's just an arm in a toilet.
Wait, is this where I came up with the joke? Did I do it
He
here?
probably tried to escape and he got stuck.
No, I say it like every single time I play it. It's so stupid. Obviously, that's not what happened. Chris probably shoved him in there. But I didn't realize, also, I paused at a beautiful point.
Wow, that's bad. Okay, please tell me that's
yeah, it was.
Because that's where that dude walked in. I don't have time to deal with his ass. Okay, so I genuinely don't know which way I'm supposed to go. I mean, like I said, I do think I have to get down there in some way, but I probably have to find stairs or something. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
Ah, it's just Chris. He's a big teddy bear.
Who's humming?
Father Dickhead.
Who are you?
Father Dickhead.
I asked you first, douchebag.
I see. Merciful God, you have sent me an apostle. God,
No!
son, you have a calling.
Or you can take my gift. What?
Yeah. Yeah. That does sound like me. Oh my god, look at this Don't Starve thumbnail. Oh no. My man, your hat's
It's
crooked.
already starting.
Your hat's crooked.
I literally just loaded this up.
I missed that shirt.
Say, pal, looks like you're having some trouble. I have secret knowledge I can share with you, if you think you're ready for it. Okay, then. But I literally just loaded up the game. I was not expecting to get thrust right into it. That's a creepy smile.
I have to play Don't Starve again. I really do.
Oh god. Smooth, dude. Excellent! Now, throw the switch.
Sorry.
Do it!
Do it now!
Oh god. This is a weird, that looks like a fit. Oh. Well. What is happening? Okay, that's the opening. Okay, gotta do my intro now, I guess. Hey, what is happening, everybody? My name is Azarath, and welcome to Let's Play Don't Starve. I literally just loaded up the game, and it just started, so, well, that's good to know. But yeah, this has been a game I've been looking forward to forever. It's been on my radar forever, and it's been recommended to me by all you guys, and everybody's like, dude, play Don't Starve, please. And I'm trying to get to all the games, but I have so many games right now on my list to play that it kind of got lost in the shuffle there for a second. But I didn't forget about you, Don't Starve, because this is a survival game, which admittedly survival games are like my one weakness. I love survival games. But the thing that sold me on this one, though, is the art style. The art style, I mean, just look at it. Look at that. Is art. Why were they all coffins? Weird, which I can't wait to see because he's kind of clean shaven right now. This guy got baby face going on. But yeah, we're in the middle of the wilderness. I just mixed what. Never watch. I just woke up. That's not the point. The point is, I'm super excited to play this game. And hopefully you guys are too, because this is one of those games. Say, pal, you don't look so good. You better find something to eat before night comes. And he's gone, just like that. Okay, I don't know if I like that guy. Okay, but yeah, one of the things you'll notice right away is we kind of got a lot to work with. So I really don't know what the hell I'm doing, but there's a hammer, a pitchfork, razor, campfire. Gee, we got a lot. Fire pit, torch, Jesus. But yeah, we got like all of our craftable things right here. Spear, that might come in handy. Oh, there's a lot of stuff I gotta get. Oh, no.
Yeah, no, all jokes aside, I freaking love this game. To the point where after this playthrough, because admittedly I never finished it, which was my own fault, but I ended up playing it a bunch in my spare time, and this was one of those games that I just got completely and totally sucked into. Like, it was one of those time travel games, and what I mean by that is where, like, in your head, right? In your head, you're like, maybe I've been playing this for a half hour. Maybe for a good 45 minutes. That's what feels right in my own head. Why is the sun coming up? No! Like, I have so much hours logged into this game, and it's not just the survival aspect, and I was talking about the art style earlier. There's just something about the gameplay that I've always loved games like this, and just going around and collecting everything, walking around, building all the crap that you need. Like, I don't think I'm trying to remember when and how I actually properly beat this game, but there became a point where I wasn't even worried about that. I'm like, I don't care if I'm on day 100, day 150, I don't care what I'm doing. I'm just having a blast, walking around, picking stuff up. And even though it's technically not good for you, just from a visual standpoint, I like when you start losing your sanity because you start hallucinating and seeing a bunch of weird shit and shadows start coming out at you. I also love, like, the monsters in this game. I'm forgetting the name. You gotta understand, it has been years since I properly played through this game. Like, I think a handful of months ago, I did play it briefly, but it was like one of those, like, in-between videos type things. But more of what I'm saying is I didn't get very far. I actually think I only got to, like, day 3 or something, but then I had to record, and I'm like, ooh, maybe I should record Don't Start. That's just how I am, apparently. But, yeah, the big tree thing that scared the shit. I knew there was monsters in this game. I knew, based on how, like, the main menu was, like, stuff was about to get real. But I'm chopping down trees. For all I know, it's actually in this video. I think it's in one of them anyway. But it's just like chop, 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 collect wood, chop, chop, collect wood, chop, chop, dance alive and run!
No. I'm assuming that's our inventory. I've played enough survival games where, you know, you put 2 and 2 together. That's kind of how it goes. Ooh, get some flowers.
No
some
shit.
seeds.
No shit.
Oh, that is cool.
No shit.
Look, that's what I was saying about the art style. Look at the waves. It looks like a play with what they do with a play, like, you know, like a cardboard cutout thing. But yeah, if you look up in the top corner there, that's our day, our health, our hunger. I mean, the game's called Don't Starve, so we might as well try not to starve, because, well, I mean, the game's only called Don't Frickin' Starve!
What am I talking about?
And that's a brain, so I've played enough games, I'm assuming that's my sanity, so we're probably gonna go psycho bonkers crazy, and we're probably gonna die. Yeah, don't expect me to be good at this game. Just because I like survival games does not mean I'm good at them, especially new ones that I haven't played yet. Like, survival games are those type of things that, like, I get good at, like, really good, actually. But I kind of have to play it first to, like, kind of figure out what I'm supposed to do, because, you know, all survival games have, like, the same basic theme. You know, don't frickin' die. But other than that, though, you know, I've played enough survival games where, like,
oh, my sweet summer child. Oh, no.
Recording setup yet. Recording setup. But no, I don't have it, like, up yet, and you guys are just gonna pull that out on me? Okay, so, I have no clue if I can build a shelter. I have no clue what I can build yet, or what's even anything in this game, or what we're trying to do here. But, yeah, no, I probably should set up camp here soon. We're getting dangerously close to night here. And even though I have a torch, it's probably for the best not to go out at night. Just saying. Maybe not the best things I could possibly do.
Make a campfire.
Oh, God, is that really a cemetery? Yes. I found gold. We struck gold, Captain. I think that's the wrong movie. Okay, whatever. Okay, we got a campfire. I'm gonna chop down some trees. Is that a house? I swear to God, I see like a little door over there. Okay, that's a door. You can't tell me that's not.
Well, I mean, if I could see it.
Whatever. I'll get to that when I get to that. But one of the reasons why I'm looking forward to this game is it wasn't just the art style. It's because even if we go back to the main menu real quick, you'll notice there's monsters. There's giant creatures. I am so okay with that being a real show in the future. Get away from me, you damn... Yeah, Monster Hunters mixed with Man vs. Wild. I am so okay with that being a real show in the future. Get away from me, you damn spider! Go away! I didn't even realize he was there. I love that, like, action music. Appa, damn it! I didn't know you were there, you.
Sorry, I want to see if I can find the
shitload
tree
of
thing.
craftables. Like, you need to go collect stuff. That's kind of how the game works, so. Can't really just play it safe and stay in one specific area. I already can tell I'm gonna have, like, multiple different campsites and whatever. So. Just know that is my strategy. And if you guys have played the. Oh, God. That, like, opening cutscene is, it looked very scribbly and, like, drawn and, like, colored poorly, and I know that might go, well, that's bad, right? No, because there's, like, a unique feel to it, and it reminds me of, like, Saturday morning cartoons, like, way back in the day. If you're a 90s kid, you should know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but, like, you're barely in... Oh, okay.
Okay, so I haven't made that much progress. And it's already almost night again. You know, I'm probably going to do that too. Is that a shipwreck? Well, it doesn't look like I can do it.
I don't think... Alright, I was looking for...
Not every game you need a million things happening at once. Like, sometimes it's good to just have a game like this. Okay. I think that's what I need, the alchemy engine. But I don't have enough things for it. Crap!
I don't care. I have to play Don't Starve again. I love that game so very, very much. Now, let's see. Where was that? That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? My name is Azarath, and welcome to Let's Play.
Is it really?
Knock, knock. Oh, cutscene. Hello?
It's not me.
Who's knocking?
I didn't do
No
it.
entry, please. Late. It's actually not late, but that's besides the point. Yeah, that's one of the screenshots I saw of this creepy dude looking at himself in the mirror. That is really creepy. Something woke me up. Did a window break somewhere? I don't know, but that tree has a face in it. You can't tell me it doesn't. Or did the door open? I don't know. Very creepy, very sinister. I really like that music in the background, too. It's very creepy. It will be hard to find.
Ah!
This is a huge house with tens of rooms, but I haven't looked in all of them for a long time. I've been feeling so exhausted lately. I bet, dude,
I'm good.
But yeah, like I said, I don't know a single damn thing about this game. I just know that what a migraine is if someone is pounding a hole in my poor skull. Okay, why are you talking in Sims, friend? Okay, there's a lot to I didn't know that's what that button did. Okay, that's cool and creepy. Okay, fuck you, ghosty goo! Don't you think it's a little early in the game to be making noises? I'm exhausted.
Hello.
I just can't fall asleep. And then in the dark, I keep seeing some strange thing.
Sorry,
What
that was
strange thing? By morning, the nightmares are always gone, though. How much longer until sunrise? I don't know, dude. I don't know what I'm doing in this game. I have no clue. Why does that clock have his hair on it? No, there's a clock in the corner. I'm gonna have to move my face cam. But there's a clock in the corner that has his hair. What are you now? Is that me? That was loud. This is how it's done. I can wind up time too. If the morning is not coming to me, I'll move myself and my home towards it.
Didn't realize I didn't fix that.
But what? What? Okay, back it up.
Do you need help?
My first response is to say fuck you. I have no clue what's going on. What did the hourglass have his hair? Wait a minute. What happened to time? It feels like time is standing still. Buddy, why are you asking me questions? Like, something is wrong.
Fuck you,
Yeah.
me.
But seriously, why are you speaking in Sims, friend? There's a bunch of creepy kid drawings on the wall. That's horrifying.
I'm sure it's fine.
You live in a creepy house, too. Is that a fucking... Why do you have, like, a mini observatory set right here? You trying to look at the stars, friend? Not there's anything wrong with that, I'm just saying. Okay, well, what I was gonna say originally, though, is what I saw in the screenshots, is, like, I love the 2D, 3D thing kind of going on here with this game. Like, it's got the 2D graphics and the 2D, like, side-scrolling thing, but, like, the environment kind of pushes itself towards you like 3D, and that looks really cool. So the sound of knocking came from here, but how did I manage to unbolt it and not lock it again?
Oh!
Dude, quit asking me questions. It's frightening to go out at night, but I have to check to make sure it's just the wind.
Why'd you look at me like that? That was creepy.
Well, to be completely honest with you, friend, I have several questions. Oh, well, this is not creepy at all.
I'm sure it's fine.
We're outside in the creepy, leafless trees that look like fingers, long, scratching fingers trying to grab you. I have no clue what I'm looking for.
I'm good.
Am I looking for the Slender Man? Who was that?
Why do I always bring the Slender
It's a
Man
house.
when I'm in the fort? Every time.
Wait, is
Every
that
time.
my house that I just came out of? Because sometimes games work like that, or is that a different house? Well, it completely vanished, so it's not a real house. I have no clue.
Shut up.
Fuck you! Nope! No! No! I have no clue if you guys could hear that, but I do have my volume turned up way loud.
Yeah.
I heard what sounded like a little girl ghost. Or, at the very least, a girl ghost.
It knows where you are still.
Oh, shut up! What do you mean it knows where I am? Oh, I have to hide. I don't know why, but I have to hide now. What do you mean I have to hide now? Well, I mean, if you would shut up!
I'm sure it's fine.
Why did that break? I don't know.
Wait.
I'm, like, really close to dawn, though. Like, I'm looking at the clock, I'm really, really, utterly, very fucking close to dawn. Dude? Dude, what do we do in this situation? I'm actually asking for your help here. Do I just stand here? Is something gonna pop up? What are you? What are you? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, go faster! Okay, hide behind the bed, hide behind the bed, hide behind the bed!
Yeah, I don't actually like this mechanic because sometimes it could douche you over. I've never figured out. Sometimes you hide and they catch you anyway, so I don't. No! Oh, fuck you, me! I'll talk if I want to. This is my damn video. Both times.
Fucking go away! Ugh.
Ooh, what was that?
Oh. Are we good now? Oh, this is some game. Brings me back to my childhood. You hide and feel how the time starts rolling backwards.
Yep.
Huh?
I'm sure it's fine.
This is the wrong.
Really dumb to sit.
No, see, I'm looking for...
Certainly will not.
What was said?
Just when you thought of it, it came in.
What came in?
Me?
I most certainly will not.
Boo.
I'm getting the fuck out of here. Not the ghost. I don't. Ah! Would you stop teleporting? You're like Slendy. Getting the fuck away from you.
Your turn.
What do you mean it's my turn? My turn for what? Okay. I don't see creepy ghost, bitch.
No, but she could see you. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of curious. I know we watched the Limbo, like, montage thing, the previous bit, which... I mean, if you're gonna watch one, that one's actually funny, even when I was, like, debating... Like, when the idea was there of, like, oh, maybe this should be a montage, her. My first thought was, but is it gonna work with Limbo, though? Like, can that even be a thing? I'd kind of... what is...
Hey, what has happened, everybody? My name is Azarath, and welcome to
Shut up.
Limbo. This is a little indie game made by Playdead Studios, and I don't really know too much about this game. I know that I saw a couple of screenshots, and I really like the art style here. It's kind of what drew me into it. Plus, it's made by Playdead. What kind of studio name is Playdead? But yeah, we're gonna get right on into it. All I know is that you're a little boy and you're in the woods, or you're in limbo. I don't really know if you're trying to get
just
into
wait
limbo,
until Inside
escape limbo,
comes
what
out.
the case may be, but yeah, we're playing as this kid. We're in the middle of the woods, and all I really saw in a couple of the screenshots is there's a giant spider in this game, which can only mean one thing: I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna die hard. But yeah, so we're just waking up in the middle of the woods where this kid, for some reason, he just has eyes. That's creepy. He's creepy. That kid is creepy. Okay.
Sorry. Might have seen that other version too many times.
Well, whatever it is, I squished it. I squish-squanched it. But yeah, this is what I was talking about with the art style. It might look very simplistic, upon first glance, but I really like how the stuff kind of looks blurry in the background. There's some stuff in the foreground, and I don't know, I like the black and white to it. Plus, I'm not hearing any music. Okay, let's not jump face first into the pile of spikes and death.
Why not? I think that'd be fun. Yeah, so just really quick, as far as this game is concerned, Limbo is still the game that got me into games like this. I had played indie games before, and even up to this point, right? I think I had Outlast under my belt, I had Slender under my belt, I had Amnesia under my belt, I had a couple of games like that, right? But they still felt more AAA. They weren't, but it felt more that way. As far as these side-scroller games, because I grew up with my PS2, and you throw the GameCube in there, the original Xbox, whatever have you, because I kind of like the game across the board. I wasn't one of those tribalistic, no, you have to pick a console. By the way, the PC's better. Did you know? It's fine, cool. I'm not here to argue with anybody. Chances are you're probably right. I'm just saying, I liked gaming. It didn't matter if it was my Game Boy. I liked gaming. I didn't care if it was the Atari. It's just what I liked doing. But it was... I'm trying to remember the specifics of it, but I was on the PlayStation Store one day, and I was just scrolling through, and I don't know, this just it stood out to me. And I know I like to repeat myself with oh, the art style was good, this and that, but the black and white nature, you seeing the little boy there, I remember one of the screenshots, there was a giant spider, but, jeez, I said that in the beginning of that video. There's a giant spider in this game, it's gonna only mean one thing, I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna die hard. So, I'm seeing all that, and this was, the definition of going into a game completely blind, for the most part, not really knowing what I was getting myself into. And before this, I was very cutscene heavy, I was very dialogue heavy, I was very, this should be cinematic, it should be, which is only funny, because The Last of Us is my favorite game, still to this day. Judge me, I don't care. But once we got into, the PS3 era, then the PS4 era, where it really, because stuff like that, it was there before, but it really started to become a thing when you got to those next-gen consoles, and then they kept upgrading and upgrading, to the point where we have games now that look pretty darn real. They look good, guys. They look really, really freaking good. So, I was always a very story-centric person, so I thought it was really interesting, unique, and cool that a game could essentially have all of what I was just talking about, but without having them. There's no dialogue in this game, there's no cutscenes, there's nothing really insane in terms of stuff like that. You're just going through the world. It's just the wind. And literally you just exploring this world, and the world itself, and or the game's story is done not just by exploring, but seeing the game's backgrounds. Every time you go to a new area and being like, what is this place? What is going on? This, that, and the other thing. But even if you're one of those people who is like, yeah, but it's still very minimalistic, like there's not a whole lot here, it is why what Playdead did after the fact, Inside, is one of my favorite games, because pretty much everything I just said times that by 20, because as far as like the world and the environment, and yes, it's a side scroll, you're literally going from left to right, and that's literally all you do. Like the gameplay for both of these games is essentially the same thing, but I'm just saying I always will thank this game for being the one, because like that Knock Knock game you just saw, Don't Starve, eventually then would become Inside, now Somerville. Obviously, there's way more games than that. There's that, well, what is it? Never-Ending Nightmares. That's a game I don't see talked about a lot. Then you got Little Nightmares in there, too. That style of game, for me anyway, I know it's not the thing for anybody, or for everybody, but it all comes back to Limbo. So, even though I don't have the love for it that I used to, because again, like, and maybe this is unfair, but like, if I have Inside up here, Limbo's actually down here. But before you twist my wording, because the internet likes doing that, that's not saying that it's bad, though. Like, I still think that this is a great game. It's just, there are other great games that I just think are a lot better. Like Little Nightmares, for example. 1, 2, and yes, even 3. That might be a controversial opinion, but I'm just saying that, you know, it sounds actually like I'm, like, really crapping on the game. No, I still love Limbo. I'm just saying it fell a little bit. But at the same time, I don't really see the problem in that, because my overall point in all of this insane, you know, infernal rambling was I will always have a soft spot for it, for more or less being my, it was my doorway into this world that I didn't know existed, and I'm talking about, like, these types of games. Again, before that, very, very cutscene heavy, very dialogue heavy. Yes, I'm not completely crazy. I cared about gameplay. I cared about, like, hey, am I having fun with this game? Am I this? Am I that? But, like, listen, I'm a movie guy. There's a Jaws poster over here, which you can't see. I have just always loved film, so once I started playing games where it's like, oh, we got, like, essentially playable movies over here. That's awesome, and there's stories and there's characters that I can attach myself. This is amazing. Oh my god. They got Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, Until Dawn, and games like that too. I'm like, yes, give me more of that. And or I'll wrap up by saying, because I'm spinning my wheels here and I'm very much aware of this, it just kind of blew my mind in this experience. Even my face right now, it's like, shut up. Stop. Why'd you interrupt me? Oh, just let me play the game. Fuck you. Piece of shit. Was just that I think it kind of blew my mind that, like, so when I finished playing this game, it was one of those first instances where I'm like, I have got to play this game again immediately. Plus, the game's barely an hour long, especially when you, like, for sure know what to do when you don't die by stupid crap. Yeah, no, this game's barely an hour long. So when I beat this game, I replayed it a couple of times, and from that point forward, I'm like, I think I'm in love. More games like this, please. Thank you, PlayStation Store. Well, I can't stress this enough, by the way. This is the last thing I'll say on the matter. The reason why that was the case for all those PC is the master race, you moron, if you want to know, the computer I had at the time was dog shit. And I couldn't play games to save my life. So once I saw that that stuff was on PlayStation Store, I was like, yeah, I might as well give these a try. So I've wanted to play some of these for a while, but I kind of couldn't. Anyway, shut up now.
Yeah, even the lighting too is really good. But yeah, I don't know what my objective is. I don't know what I'm trying to do in this game. Like I said, your kid in Limbo. That's pretty much, and there's a giant spider. That's where my knowledge stops. So we're just gonna get in, guys, again. Well, that's freaking dark.
Sorry.
Well, because that looks like a kid. There's a bear trap up there. Is there a way I can get that? Okay, go, 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 go. That was a freaking shot in the dark. I thought I was going to die. I just pulled back. I didn't know that was actually what I was supposed to do. But no, that looked like a kid who was hanging there.
I'm sure it's fine.
You know, it's funny because, like, music really does help in the long run, but, you know, this game is one of a few examples I can think of where, like, the lack of music, I probably have to jump on that and then jump back off, and, aha! There's going to be a lot of timing-based things in this, I can already tell.
You don't know.
Oh shit, oh shit. See? But no, like, oh my god! You can't do... Tripods? Woo! God, I love this soundtrack. Hey, what's happening, everybody? My name is Azarath, and welcome back to ClusterTruck, and welcome to hell! This is probably going to be the hardest set of... Yeah, brother! Metal! Yeah! Killing your dad music up in this bitch. Oh shit, oh shit.
So I should know it. I actually have a story behind that. Yes, I'll be quick. I know, rambling. I remember showing this to someone years ago, and then being like, the hell does that even mean? Because listen, I listen to a lot of rock, I listen to a lot of metal, I listen to a lot of different types of music, to the point where I actually do get mad because there's people who are always like, oh, all you do is listen to angry music, you listen to sad music, you listen to that. I literally listen to all genres. I literally listen to all genres. That is just my preferred taste. So anyway, I used to have this bar that I worked at, because I was a dishwasher. The kitchen manager, who I'm not going to name, they were not a fan of my music at all. To be fair, a lot of people are not a fan of my music. That's a conversation for a different day. I'll be here all damn day. But every day, every single day, like for the people who are like, you just get mad at nothing. Maybe that's because you're sensitive. Have you ever thought of it? It was every single day. I was given permission to use my speaker and play music in my little corner over there where the dishwasher was. And every single day, he would come in and he's like, oh yeah, jamming out to that killing your dad music, listening to that angry shit again, I hear. Yeah. But he was doing it in like a mocking way, because, well, he hates that type of music, hence the killing your dad part. It was like, oh, it's just aggressive, yeah. You can't understand the words, yeah. They're just screaming, yeah. This music's angry. Like, that's not what this is, whatever. But I'm not. But listen, that's the thing. When it comes to music taste, I don't know why people always act like their opinions are better, like or like their shit don't stink. Like, I don't crap on anyone else's music. I never have, never will. People like different things, and that's fine. The problem that I always had is after a while, I'd be like, can we not shit on my music for like one day? And they'd be, oh, boo-hoo, where? Somebody making fun of my music, where? And all I ever want to say to these people whenever that, because it was more than just him, it's just he's where the killing your dad part came in. It's always like, I'm telling you right now, you guys call me sensitive, you call me this, you call me that. If I did it to you, especially on a daily basis, you'd be pissed. You would be pissed if somebody constantly, day in and day out, shit on the stuff that you liked, whether or not that be music, movie, TV show, video game, YouTube preferences, whatever. Well, whatever. That's just where that came from. So I kind of was trying to incorporate it into this video as a joke because.
I mean, this is still pretty. Oh god. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna make that. So I actually think this is the last set of levels, which honestly sucks, because even though there's been some rage-inducing moments, this game is fun.
I also just realized, I apologize for that, but that was actually somewhat pointless. I think I watched that in the other video, like, that one specifically Now that's annoying. I wanted to watch some ClusterTruck. Maybe I could be wrong, but something about that seemed really, really familiar. What I'm saying is, like, at the very least, like, I had watched it recently for some reason. The thing with this, I didn't really go far. Okay, wait, okay. So that one is definite. I watched that one last time. Oh, this is so bad. I can't stress this enough before getting into this one, though, because people would always give me, it's like, oh, you're so mean to your friends, you're so this, you're so that. He was equally mean back. Jason, if you're watching this, quit acting like the innocent. My point is we had a very unique friendship, so, like, and I'm not saying it was particularly healthy, but I'm just saying we would constantly bullshit with each other was more my point. He'd say a thing, I'd say a thing back, he'd say a thing back. This constant repeat. I have to say that because I literally made this video because I was like, well, you know what? One, I haven't really done anything vloggy in a while. It's been a very long time since I did that, and my friend has a band, not the guy that I was just talking about, but my friend Matt, he had a band, we were gonna go see it, and I'm like, oh, I could totally make, like, an entire thing out of this.
Beer! Beer! Let's go, Jason!
Okay, I forgot about that. I don't know how I did. This video took me forever to edit. Hold up. Beer! Jason! Fuck you, Jason!
Beer! Beer! Let's go, Jason!
No, fuck you, Jason.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm walking away from you.
No.
I left my beer over there.
Yeah, that's
Jason, stay away from me.
no.
Jason,
What are you doing?
leave me alone. Oh my god. Ah! Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Azarath.
And I'm the Celtic Warrior.
Yeah, we're standing in front of a red tractor. I found this.
Tractors?
Dude, look at all the tractors, dude. There's so many tractors. Yeah, we're standing outside. Yeah, oh my.
Anyway,
Oh, it's so much worse.
You hear that music in the background? We're gonna take you along for a little journey. We are here.
Oh,
We
it's
are
so
here
much
to
worse.
see our friend Matt.
I don't recommend
He's in a
smoking.
band. He is doing a wonderful job, and we are gonna take you along for the ride.
Oh yeah, that is correct.
In my defense, this was how long ago now?
Yeah, I mean, it's more like jazzy type stuff, but like, he's a really cool guy. Here to support my friends. And don't worry, there's
Shout
gonna
out
be a
to you, Matt.
special surprise at the end of the video. Anything else you want to add, Ken?
Oh, and we will talk to them about this,
That's
but
Ant with
we are
the
planning on
K.
getting them on our podcast. We are gonna get them on and do a live performance for you guys. Don't worry.
When? We don't know yet, because we don't plan anything
Why am I
out.
doing that with my voice, too? Why?
Anyway, let's get right into the music.
Okay, you're not gonna sue me, are you, Matt? See?
Release the crackhead, Jason.
Should probably shut this though.
Oh, Jeff, get over here. Let's go.
No, well, no.
My favorite thing about filming this too, by the way, was all of the people there that had no idea what I was doing. So like every now and then you'll see somebody like in the background like I don't know. Everyone got a kick out of it though, I think, even though they were probably mocking us.
We're talking to Jeff. I love Jeff.
So this is the bartender, Jeff.
Yeah, this is bartender Jeff.
This is
Found the
bartender
guy.
Jeff.
I'm sorry,
We
Jeff.
found this motherfucker.
We found him.
You're in the middle there, Frank. Oh. Wait, where's...
Jeff, what are you doing? Jeff.
Yeah, this man... I love this man.
Hi, TV. I'm on help.
Yeah, he's on the television.
You're on the TV now.
I was usually on that side of the TV, and now I'm in it. And now I've got to figure out how to get out. Ah!
No, shut the fuck up, Jason. We got to get him on the full podcast. That's all.
So anyway,
oh my God.
that was our bartender, Jeff. Just give me this for a
Oh, for
moment.
fuck's sake. So anyway, this son of a bitch was like, hey, you want a couch? I was like, okay, how much? He's like, no, it's free, and you just gotta move it. So all three of us moved it, and by that I mean me and Jeff moved it. He didn't do a damn thing.
Can't have my couch.
Nobody wants your couch, Jeff. So anyway, this son of a bitch is leather, all right? There were fucking black spots all over my floor for like a month and a half, maybe longer. It was all over my back, my arms. People would come over, there'd be black fucking everywhere.
Pretty nice couch, though.
It was a nice couch.
I should have paid -$- for that couch, Jeff.
This is so bad. I acknowledge this, everybody. Nobody needs to tell me in the comments, I know. I am aware.
Negative.
Well, you paid 0, so you can't complain.
I swear to God, Jason, you're missing the point of it.
There's $2 for the couch, man. $2 for the couch, man.
Oh my God.
See, and this is why we love bartender Jeff, because he...
You dick, Jason. I overused the hell out of that.
I think this is a clear sign for your future.
This is my piss bottle from before. I had this yellow. See the yellow? That's urine.
Oh, Jeff, why? Why? Why, Jeff? That's what happens when you live in a small town, guys. Just want you to know that.
This is a clear sign for your future. Jeff just shoved money in your shirt. You know what that means?
Ooh, I'm gonna be one of those sexy pole dancers. I don't think I'd do that.
Gonna spike this drink.
Huh. By God, he spiked his drink. I'm not drunk enough for
My
this.
beer has been spiked.
We're fucking idiots, dude. Fucking idiots.
This fly isn't helping!
Fuck this guy.
Fuck this guy. I am not drunk enough for this. Jason, put it down.
Oh, make it in.
Screwdrivers.
Wait,
Kick
what?
your ass later, though. I decided.
Jason's drinking screwdrivers.
You could be in the worst mood ever in the entire planet. You hate your life, you hate your day. Jeff just starts talking, it's better.
Here's a rusty spike. Anyway, Jeff, here's your rusty spike, man.
Rusty trombone.
And this is why we needed our Jeff on the bar. Yes, he's our Jeff. You can't have him.
You know what is making what Jeff's comments is? This is how I feel right now. I feel like handicap parking, and I see, and this is why. This is.
La-di-da, I'm the man.
Oh my God.
Oh, get the back of Jeff.
Take this from me.
Get okay.
No take.
Okay. I'm using my wrong hand for this, but hello. Hey.
Sorry, Jason. I have to. So I thought it'd be funny. Jason was not a fan of this. I was having trouble in my own head because I was new to all this like heavy editing like type stuff. Even though I know it's not really anything by today's standards, I'm just saying. I was kind of getting lost in it, and I didn't know what to do with Jason's parts. So I thought it'd be really funny if instead of hardcore editing his parts, I would just kind of let it be. And I don't care. I feel like that's funnier. So I'm
Hand for this, but hello. Hey. The cameraman is having some emotional difficulties.
the cameraman.
That's it.
He's tanked.
Our cameraman is having emotional difficulties. Our bartender Jeff is there to help him out though.
$2 for the
Our
couch.
bar. We're not.
Ass sex.
That is correct.
Well, actually, I am though.
So here we go on an adventure. Cause fuck the cameraman.
Love you too, Jason. Asshole.
It's all in all a good day. Oh! We better slow down, there's children. Down. But there's a tractor up ahead, so that's fine.
Oh, is it back in town?
okay, but that's copyright. Damn it, Jason.
And it will now come this way.
I don't know if you ever seen that.
And that way, and it will now come this way. From that way.
That sound from Jason.
This way.
Hold up. Wait, no, stop, Jeff, stop talking. Jeff, stop talking. Wait, where's that's what I want. That's what... Hold on. I'm sorry. It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
This way.
I don't know if you ever seen that movie Poseidon where the big wave comes and it flips the fucking thing over.
Waterworld?
No.
Oh, it's
here's
raining.
coming.
Waterworld?
Rain, go away, come again.
Well, that's enough of that. That's enough of. I'm done with that video
hey,
now.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my Friday the 13th review series. Now, I already tackled part 1. Now let's tackle Friday the 13th part 2. Now, if I'm going to be completely honest, I mean, if you've seen my other video, you kind of already know where I feel about it, but I do prefer this over the first one. Now, hold your horses, horror fans. I do have some problems with this movie, but that being said, I think that this is an improvement over the first. So, let's start out with some of the positives. I like this group of characters a lot more than the first movie.
But I'm gonna give it to you straight about Jason. His body was never recovered from the lake after he drowned.
No copyright. Get out of here.
It's still pretty much the same.
Trust nothing.
People are in this movie just to die. That's why they're there. There's literally no other reason. People are here to die. However, for me personally, this group of people is a lot more enjoyable to watch and to be around. And there's a couple of people that actually was like kind of like, aw, I'm sad you died. Like the wheelchair guy. Say what you want, but machete to the face to the wheelchair guy, that's brutal. Also, before people start yelling at me, I know he has a name, but that's fucking wheelchair guy, damn it. And our final girl this time around, Jenny, she was actually, honestly, thinking about it right now, she probably is my favorite final girl out of the entire Friday the 13th franchise. I mean, does Tommy count as a final girl? You know what? No, that's a conversation for another day. And I have no clue
Don't get mad
if
at me,
this
it was
is
a
like
joke.
an unpopular opinion, but even Jason Voorhees, like, I've actually always kind of had a soft spot for, you know, sackhead Jason. Like, I've heard a couple of people say, like, you know, he falls over a lot and, you know, it's not the same as the hockey mask Jason, but I don't know. This one's more grounded, more real, and even though it's not the Jason that we all know and love, there's still just something about him that I enjoy watching. The kills are also better in this. Like, the practical effect makeup, the kills themselves, and just overall anything that happens, like, surrounding that, to me was just a step up over the first movie. Again, a fucking dude in a wheelchair gets hit in the face with a machete and rolls down the fucking stairs. Like, if that's not brutal, then I don't know what is. 2 people get impaled at the same time while having coitus, and it goes through the damn bed. And I also liked, you know, them kind of messing with you at first, because the final
Did I say
the last
coitus?
movie, oh, it's fine, you know, happily ever after. She survived the last movie. She's dead in the first 10 minutes. So here's what I'll say from like an acting perspective. Like, again, it's not Oscar worthy. These aren't really like characters. They are just there to die. I'm just saying, for me, it's a lot better this time around. The directing's a little bit better. The writing is just a hair better, if I'm being completely honest. And overall, with what this franchise brings us, like, later on down the road, and oh, I don't want to talk about Jason Takes Manhattan.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Yo, man, it's cool. It's cool, man. It's cool.
I can get
This
dumb
is
fun
up
out
there
of it,
for
though.
being on my favorites of the Friday the 13th franchise. It's not my favorite. We will get to that when we get to that. I'm just saying that when I'm watching this, I'd say at least 75% of it is enjoyment, so. And very similar to the first movie, the last act of this movie is where shit kicks into high gear, because, one, it's one of my favorite final acts of, well, the Friday the 13th franchise, but just slasher movies in general. The chase
Jason, leave me alone.
throwdown, if you will, of Ginny and Jason is just really entertaining to me. And I don't know, I've always liked the whole, like, okay, so Jason kind of, like, tracks her down to his little hut thing because he's been living in the woods and, like, living off the land for all these years. Because he's not quite, you know, zombie Jason yet. She's hiding in, like, a back room, he's trying to break down, and she sees Miss Voorhees' head.
Oh, man. No comments. Shocker. Okay, well, either way, with that being said, I'm gonna go to a different video. I mean, I guess it's only 7 minutes. I guess it's only... Nah. Yeah, the beginner's guide. I have to play this game again. See, this is one of those games that really hit me hard the first time I played it, and I'll admit, I was being stupid. You put 2 and 2 together, it should have been obvious. But I went through the game not actually knowing if it was real or not. And that sounds so dumb. I know that it's a video game, and plus, if you play the Stanley Parable, you should know. But he's using his real name, there's real email addresses in here. The dude sounds genuine enough, and just the introduction to the game, the way you start going through those first couple of levels, and, well, just the way it, you know, the beginning, middle, and end, the way this game plays out, this is one of the most realistic experiences I've ever had. And I'm not talking about the game itself, obviously, because you look at some of these games and be like, huh? I'm talking about, like, the overall story of the game. There became a point where I'm like, actually, you know what? I don't think this is real, because if it was, my man Davey over here would have a lawsuit and a half on his ass. But, like, I was just so sucked into... There's actually one point in this video that I get kind of emotional, and I don't want to talk about it, but... yeah.
Hey, what is happening, everybody? My name is Azarath, and welcome to the Beginner's Guide. Hey, what is happening, everybody? My name is Azarath, and welcome to the Beginner's Guide. Now, this game is something I know literally nothing about. All I know about the game is that it's apparently very, very good, very emotional, and this is brought to us by the guy who made the Stanley Parable, which I don't know a lot about that game either, but I also heard really good things about that, so if this is good, and if you guys would like to see that, then maybe I could go play that game next, but yeah.
It's great.
This is apparently, like, an experience from, like, that's really all I know, is that this game is apparently emotional, it's an experience, and I don't think, it depends on how it plays out, but I don't think I'm going to break these up into parts, so just begin the game, I guess. Now, I really don't even somewhat know what to expect with this game. I don't know what the story is or what's going on. That's pretty standard game. Thank you.
That is so
I hear
effing
seagulls.
blurry.
Hi there. Thank you very much for playing The Beginner's Guide. My name is Davey Reedon. I wrote The Stanley Parable, and while that game tells a pretty absurd story, today I'm going to tell you about a series of events that happened between 2008 and 2011.
Okay.
We're going to look at the games made by a friend of mine named Coda. Now, these games mean a lot to me. I met Coda in early 2009 at a time when I was really struggling with some personal stuff, and his work pointed me in a very powerful direction. I found it to be a good reference point for the kinds of creative works that I wanted to make. So just to start you off, this is, I think, the first game he ever made. It's a level for Counter-Strike. You can walk around here, by the way.
Ooh.
And mostly it's just Coda learning the basics of building a 3D environment. But what I like is that even though he starts from the simple aesthetic of a desert town, he then scatters these colorful abstract blobs and impossible floating crates around the level. And of course, it destroys the illusion that this actually is a desert town, and instead this level becomes a kind of calling card from its creator. It's like a reminder that this video game was constructed by a real person. And it kind of makes you wonder, what was going through his head as he was building this?
I don't know, man.
This is what I like about all of Coda's games. I mean, not that they're all fascinating as games, but that they are all going to give us access to their creator. I want us to see past the games themselves. I want to get to know who this human being really is. And that's exactly what we're going to do here.
Yeah?
So, it's 2008, Coda starts making these games, and he never releases any of them. He doesn't put them onto the...
So, real quick, and this is one of those games too, by the way, especially if it doesn't like necessarily hit you that first time, where it's like, oh, I don't really care, it's not that big of a deal. This is one of those games where replaying it is key, and I'm talking about 2, 3, 4, 5 times if that's what it takes, but without spoiling it necessarily, if you haven't ever seen this game or played it or even know what it is, or maybe you never even played the Stanley Parable, whatever, what he just said, I mean, not like saying like all the games are interesting or whatever, but whatever. Put a pin in that. It's so subtle, and that's the beauty. This, like, once you realize more of what this game is and what it's saying and what its messages and whatever, this is one of my favorite games, and I'm mad that I haven't played it in so long. But there's little subtle things in there. He just lets them slip out that you don't think twice of because you have no reason to think these, like, that was such a throwaway line, except for the fact that it wasn't. But whatever, put a pin in there.
internet, he just makes them and then immediately abandons them, and they sit on his computer forever. And I think he really understood this image of himself as a recluse. At one point, he jokingly renamed his computer's recycling bin to Important Games Folder. So, you know, this was just how he worked. He tended to crank them out one after the other without even really pausing to try to understand what he had just made, until suddenly one day, he just stopped. In 2011, that was it. He made his last game, and then he hasn't made another one since. And that's why I've taken this opportunity to gather all of his work together, is because I find his games powerful and interesting, and I'd like this collection to reach him, to maybe encourage him to start creating again. And if the people like you who play this also happen to find his work interesting, then I'm sure it'll just send that much stronger of a message of encouragement to Coda. So thanks for joining me on this. If you have a particular interpretation that I haven't mentioned here, or if you just need to get in touch, you can email me at daveywreden@gmail.com. Okay, that's about it for introduction. Let's take a look at Coda's first proper game. As each game is loading,
Yeah, I want to say, just so there's no confusion either, trust me, I feel like this is important. Whenever I'm talking about Davey, please note, I've always viewed this in the sense of there's two. There's actual, real life Davey. And then even though he's technically playing himself, yada yada yada, there's fictional Davey, which is why this game being as meta as it is kind of confusing, especially if you don't know what you're getting into that first time around. So whenever I'm like, oh, and I think Davey's this, or I think Davey's this, or this, or that, I am talking about the beginner's guide, fictional Davey. Don't shit on the guy, you don't even know him. I cannot stress that enough. I'm talking about him. Because that's the thing, this game is complete fiction. It is complete and total fiction. Trust me, I kind of went on a deep dive when this game first came out. If this was real, like I said, my man over here, he would have a lawsuit and a half on his hands. But
show you the date that it was completed. This first one was made in November 2008.
Okay, so not what I thought the game was gonna be, but I'm okay with this. Whoa! Oh, hell yeah!
Oh yeah, shoot something!
Oh, please let me shoot some aliens.
This game is called Escape from Whisper, and it's one of the more generic games you'll see from Coda.
I don't care if it's generic, this is badass. So we're going through like a collection of games from this game developer? Wait, is this real?
Yep, there it is.
This is not what I thought the game was gonna be. At all, and I kind of love it.
Security code breach.
Security breach? Why? Why is there a security breach?
It kinda looks like this game was abandoned mid-development. For instance, you have this gun, which you'd think would indicate that there are supposed to be monsters or enemies somewhere, but then clearly there are no enemies anywhere. You can't even reload the gun when you run out of bullets. But ultimately, we don't really know. Maybe Coda thought that actually it was complete the way that it is. And I think that we should talk about his games for what they are, rather than for what they're not.
Whoa! Oh, that's...
I love how you can see the bottom of the universe from this room.
What? Whoa, that's so cool!
I've got it.
Well, no, like, the idea for this game is cool because it's, like, talking about game development and whatever, and, like... Oh, that's cool. This game is so cool. Why have I not played this sooner? I mean, I don't know if this is real or if the game's fucking with me, but...
You want the real answer?
Apparently, this space station has a labyrinth on it.
Oh, God!
Sure, I don't know. There's really no reason for it that I've ever been able to discern, so in the interest of time, I'm just gonna skip you on that.
Oh, thank God!
See, there you go, there you go. And yes, I know, me right there, because it's such a quick throwaway thing, and I didn't want to do the maze either, so I guess I'm a hypocrite. But oh, thank God, yes, I don't have to do it. Another thing, put a pin in it, him being like, well, the maze is there, and I don't see, there's no point that I can see personally, so I'm just gonna press this button right here, bada bing, bada boom, you're where you need to be. That's done, leave that in the past. I'm just put a pin in it. On to your bullshit, Davey!
Thank you!
Okay, this is the part that's interesting.
I'm none the wiser.
The game has this narrative about the whisper machine and how it has to be turned off, and then you get to the engine room.
Yeah. Whoa.
Hey, you there, in the engine room. You
I didn't do it.
All. That beam is powering the whisper machine. We could disrupt it by introducing a great enough heat signature. If your body could stop the beam. It's so much to ask, but for all of our lives, would you do it? Could you give yourself?
Wait, so you want me to jump into it? Oh, wee! Well, I did.
Let me pause here for a second. What you just experienced, stepping into the beam and then dying, is probably what Coda had initially intended when he was developing this level. But when he first compiles and plays it, something goes wrong. There's a bug somewhere. And this is what happens instead.
I'm so sure about that, Davey.
Whee! Well, I'm going
I
up.
love this shot, though.
Whoa! Oh, that's awesome! Whoa!
The beam causes you to start floating. And this is an important moment for him. Because yes, this is technically a glitch, but Coda identifies something human about it. Like how small it makes you feel in the face of this larger chaotic system. Or this floating could be the afterlife, a peaceful place, juxtaposed against all of the hysteria that you've just had to traverse. I don't even know. I have no idea what he was thinking, but what's clear is that after making this, something lodges itself in his brain. He wants to do more of these really weird and experimental designs. So he stops work on this and moves on to a stream of tiny little games that go in all sorts of directions. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first game he made after leaving this one behind.
I remember, like, right before I clicked on the video, that there was a comment on here, and I saw a timestamp, and I'm curious, I'm morbidly curious, but, and keep in mind, I don't even think I've ever seen this comment before, because this was made, okay, this was made 8 months ago. Months ago. I haven't had access to this account in years. So, let's see, James Kirk the second, 6130. Okay, sorry, I liked your comment for what it's worth. Yeah, but what did I say at 4223?
Every game that we've been in.
Oh, you know what? Good catch. Oh, okay, I know where we are. Wait, hold up. I want to see if this is what I think it is. Hold on. Yeah. Stop it.
I just had a thought. I know I said I wanted to kind of save things until later because I'm probably very, very wrong, but it's a thing I noticed a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to pause the game, but you're not interrupting me, dude. I need to say this. Every game that we've been in so far, he's modified or changed in some way. Like, this game is just endless. You're just cleaning and cleaning and cleaning over and over and over again. And he keeps giving us destinations and things to do. He skipped us when we were in the maze. He allowed us to go up the stairs. He allowed us to do everything. And at first I just thought, well, yeah, obviously, why would you want to, like, continue doing that? Like, yeah, sure, skip, make us go through the maze, make us go up the stairs, you know. Make this stuff stop so we can, like, carry on and go this way. I don't think it's, like, everything that's happening in this game, I don't think it's what I originally thought it was. He keeps...
Yeah, you piecing it together. Ow! I gotta stop hitting that!
Okay, I'm gonna make a prediction. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and you guys can yell at me later. He's putting in the light posts. Because all of his games so far were like these, you know, do endless chores and then try to go up the stairs, but you can't go up the stairs, and then, you know, you go do this, but you can't, you're not allowed to do this. And he has modified every game we've been in so far. It wasn't code, he's putting in the light posts.
Yep.
He's giving the games destinations when they're not actually supposed to have one. Now, what that means for this game overall, I'm not sure, but that's my prediction and I'm sticking to it. I could be wrong, but it's... I just kind of thought of it, and like I said, like, these weren't...
Which is the whole point of the puzzle doors, right? That sooner or later you have to pick up and move. I really thought that was the point of it.
This just got 10 times more interesting. Now, I
This one gets a bit goofy.
Oh, is this where I... Yep, it is. I wasn't gonna show it.
Okay, now you have to close the first door. Yes. But anyway, it's like, you try to be creative and you have ideas and you want to have energy, like, all the time, and... it sometimes just doesn't always, you know...
You can't talk yourself out of loneliness. It doesn't work that way. You can't be the one writing both the questions and the answers. Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation. If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
This game fucking turned. This game turned. Okay, making games is simple, making games is easy. It's effortless. Oh, good. Get it? You have to open the no machine. I get what the game's going for and what it's saying, and I... I make games that feel completely energized, and sincerely excited and enthusiastic about my work. It's easy, it never stops being easy.
So glad I can't see the breakdown for all them pixels.
It looked really unhealthy to me. I was watching him do this to himself, and I hated it. I hated seeing him so trapped. It's like... video games are not worth this amount of suffering. This is someone I really cared about. And I used to get so much joy out of seeing him create. For him to suddenly become angry and frustrated like this, it was the worst thing for me.
Sorry, I'm not trying to not whatever. This part kind of came out of nowhere, and it's like it's hitting way stronger than I kind of would like it to. So
Yep. Maybe I don't need to play this game again. Maybe I don't. Damn it, Davey.
I don't know. This is what I felt at the time.
Hey, you always got me, friend.
I wanted it to stop more than anything. I had never felt so rotten. I needed more than I had ever needed anything for this to stop. But it didn't stop. After finishing this one, Coda takes another 7 months.
Yeah, thank you for that, Davey. I greatly appreciate everything you've done for me here. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. That's the one. We don't need to see more of that.
I don't know, Davey. I just... Oh, hello. Dear Davey.
I'm the reason that you stopped making games, aren't I? It's because of what I did. I poisoned it for you.
God damn it. Dear Davey, thank you for your interest in my games. I need to ask you not to speak to me anymore.
It's because of what I did.
Oh no.
I realize I didn't read that.
Yeah, he asked him not to speak.
I don't think I ever told you this, but when I
I wonder at times whether you think I am making these games for you.
took your work and I was showing it to people, it actually felt... it felt as though I were responsible for something important and valuable.
You've so infected my personal space that it's possible I did begin to plant solutions in my work somewhere hidden between games.
And the people who played them, they treated me like I was important.
If there was an answer, a meaning, would it make you any happier?
They really listened and cared about what I had to say.
Would you stop taking my games and showing them to people against my wishes?
Even though I was showing your work, I felt good about myself.
Giving them something that is not yours to give, violating the one boundary that keeps me safe.
Finally, for a moment, while I had that, I liked myself.
Would you stop changing my games, stop adding lampposts to them?
Would you stop changing my games, stop adding I called it!
Well, I didn't know I read that one.
Yeah, he was adding the... Oh, this game,
Would you simply let them be what they are?
And then you stopped, and I didn't have anything left to show people. I just had to be with myself. And as soon as that...
When I am around you, I feel physically ill.
That happened, there was no feeling at all. Nothing. Less than nothing.
I can sort of read that through the pixels. You desperately need something, and I cannot give it to you. I literally do not have it.
What does that mean?
Wow.
Struggling to come up with new ideas is not making me depressed. Low points are just part of the process.
Struggling to come up with new ideas is not making me depressed. Low points are just part of the process.
Well, there you go.
See, now I feel like an asshole because even I thought... The fact that you think I am frustrated or broken says more about you than me.
Yeah, I guess maybe I'll just wait, see if you read them.
I realize this doesn't make sense to you just yet.
Yeah, that's faster.
Which is fine, you're not my problem to solve. But I do hope that one day it clicks, and that you make peace with the thing you are wrestling.
I'm afraid that I did something really stupid because I don't like myself.
Don't
say anything. Oh my fucking...
Yep. Suppose I'll end with this.
What happened? Did we die?
I don't know, did we? Black screen is black. Can't see shit. There we go.
Whoa.
I love this ending, too. I mean, again, if you could see everything behind the pixels, but trust me, guys, when it's not there, you can 100% see everything, and it looks great. The music and everything, too. I legitimately am on the verge of tears right now. Well, there. I'm only not now because I've played this game a handful of times since then, and I've experienced it. Like, it still is emotional, and there still is things that get to me, but this hit me like a bag of bricks. That
blew my expectations away. This... Oh, that's incredible.
I bet it is.
Pretty.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Okay, that's fine. Now I can see.
4R?
Well, while I contemplate my life over here, I am gonna have to leave this video here. I've been recording for a long time. And there was a couple of, like, videos there where, like, I kind of got caught up into it. I was kind of like, oh, crap, maybe I should move on. I'm spending way too much time on stuff that doesn't matter. Yada, yada, yada. But this was a lot of fun to do, just like the first one was. Camera, if you could focus. Camera! 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 Like, if you guys were able to get past the pixely, blurry nature, the yada yada, it's always fun, at least for me, seeing the, like, where I came from side of things. Because, like, my channel's not gonna blow up. It's never gonna blow up. I don't even get comments on my video, and if I do, it's like one. Like, I'll get a video and it's like, this has 950 views. Nothing. Ooh, this video has 2,000 views. That's awesome. Nothing. It has one like, though, and that one like is me. So, like, I'm never gonna blow up. It's fine. I'm still having fun making videos the way that I am. But where I was saying with that, though, is seeing, like, at least the evolution of, I don't know, maybe style, the way I talk, the way I try to present myself. Oh, that's right. I didn't have the anarchy hat at that specific point in time. Well, no, I did, because this came after those other videos. I mean, if you couldn't tell, I do look old. I mean, again, if you could see behind the pixels there, I guess you can't really tell. But what actually happened, not that you guys care, but what happened with that hat is, long story short, got left at an ex's house. I'm not going to name names, but they gave it to someone else, and then when I tried to get it back, that person was like, no, because they gave it to me. And I'm like, yeah, but it's my hat, though. They're like, no, it's not. It was at her house, therefore, okay, it was still my hat. Yeah, it was my own damn fault for, you know, accidentally leaving it there, but at the same time, like, I missed the hat. But at the same time, I'm glad that I was able to find this one, because, you know, at the end of the day, close a freaking enough, right? So that's what was happening there. This is already after that point, so I just didn't have that hat anymore. Or maybe I'm remembering the time wrong, because I did have a bunch of hats, I just wore the other one more frequently. Do you know how many times I'm like, I can't find my hat, and I can't record without my hat? I need it! Actually, I lied. I'm going to end the video really shortly. Wait, hold up. Yeah, no, I was going to watch all of these, and then I changed my mind. Wait, hold up. Oh, damn, I want to watch Outlast too. No, there's a video, it popped in my head, of the, I mean, it's kind of a bummer. I think I actually watched it in the, previous video, but I know unless I'm remembering wrong, but I don't have my hat. Yeah, this is literally one of those, Shut up, me. I was looking for it for like an hour, and I just don't like how my hair looks and that type of thing. It's why I wear hats to begin with. I just don't like the top of my head, apparently. But after about an hour of looking, I'm like, well, I need to record something today, so screw it. I guess I'm going in without a hat.
Any ghost. I ain't afraid. I'll outrun any ghost. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Ah!
Oh, hi, Chris! You jackass. This isn't better.
I don't know where I'm going. I guess I gotta backtrack, but... No, and then Dr. Traeger came in, and his part was way shorter than I think it had any right to be. It could have been a little longer. Later! Well, at least it wasn't Chris, I guess. That's probably the good thing I can say on that. And it's also a good thing that me, Miles Upshur, that I am an Olympic sprinter. You can't catch me. It doesn't matter that you're a ghost. I'll outrun any ghost. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Ah!
But yeah, anyway, it was just, that was a lot of fun to do. It really was. It's always fun going back, looking at some of these older things, because, well, one, and I said this in the first video, but a lot of these are re-uploads, you know, as it is. Like, this did not come out 7 years ago. This did not come out 7 years ago. This did not come out 7 years ago. But that is when I uploaded them to this channel. But even then, me looking at this, because, like, I remember seeing this thumbnail for the first time. This one, typing in these titles. I remember even, like, the time that I was, like, setting up my camera, getting ready to record these specific videos. So, just looking at that and being like, well, at the very least, as far as this video on this channel is concerned, 7 years ago. Like, it hurts. Time is going by so fast. It's going by so fast, and I hate it. I hate it so much. More or less, because I didn't really accomplish much more since then. But, yeah, no. I'm probably not going to do this again, though, because I think 2 videos is enough for that. My real excuse for doing it this time around, outside of the fact that, well, like I said, even if it don't sound like it, my voice still isn't 100%. It still isn't completely recovered, so I felt like it would be better than actually screaming and full-on yelling and, like, I'm going to play this horror game, or I'm going to play this game that might require some yelling, or this or that. Not saying that Let's Plays require yelling, I'm just saying that I tend to get louder when I'm recording those. So, it was like, yeah, maybe I could get a couple of videos out of that, yada yada. But the main reason why I wanted to do it is I was unable to do that hour divide video, you know. Which, speaking of which, if I do that, we should be good, right? We should all be on the same page. Don't need to risk more potential copyright, because I know I'm already going to get one. I just hope that it doesn't completely block my video, or, like, worse, give me a copyright strike. I'll be really irritated if I have to end up taking it out at the very end, but regardless of the situation, while I'm probably going to put this specific series to bed, it was a lot of fun. At least it was for me. Maybe it was terrible to watch. Maybe some of you couldn't get past the pixely nature of some of those videos. Or, you know, even my commentary, which, to clarify, back then, I really didn't know what I was doing. Like, I didn't even know how to properly talk. I mean, who am I kidding? I still don't know how to properly talk. But more of what I'm saying is in real life, I'm a very shy, very quiet. If I am in a public place, I want to go where there's not people, find a corner over there, go sit there, be like, if I'm in the doctor's office and there's a couple of people sitting there, I will find the furthest chair that way, hopefully against the wall, and I will sit right there. If I'm grocery shopping, I will try to, if I have to speed walk across some people or in between people, be like, oh, I need to go, people. And I know people don't, like, particularly care about that sort of thing. I've always had really, really bad anxiety, and I can't talk to save my life, and I can't interact with people to save my life. The majority of people who meet me think that I'm rude, or I'm ignoring them, or I'm this, or I'm that, when in reality, I am internally panicking like every second of said interaction. And my first thought at the, like if I'm in public, right? Let's say this is a giant hypothetical, I know this, but let's say my channel takes off. Let's say I become big. Let's say that happens, and somebody asks for my autograph, which is going to happen never. I've accepted this probably actually like 7 years ago now, because I'd already been doing it for a handful of years at this point. Somebody was like, I recognize you for the YouTube thing. Holy crap, hey, can I have your autograph? Internally, I'm going to be like, ah! You know, I just lost my voice. Maybe I shouldn't do that. That's probably not a very good thing for me to do. Jeez. But just know, it's not a route that, like, oh, you do that to your fans? How could you possibly? No, it's not. It's just people in general. I struggled with it in school. I struggled with it in my teenage years. I struggled with it in my adult life. I struggle with it now. I will always be terrified of social interaction in any way, shape, or form. Like, here's one that you guys probably don't care about, but this is a neat little fun fact, and I'm more explaining it so if that ever does happen, which it won't, if it ever does happen, hopefully you'll know. Because even though I've explained it to people in the past, people still comment on it like every single time. I have very sweaty hands, and I know that sounds gross, but it's not like one of those, like, oh, you're disgusting, I can't believe you... I don't know if you guys have ever heard of hyperhidrosis, or if you even know what that is, but if I had $1 for every time I shook hands with somebody, and they were like, oh, go wash your hands, you fuck... It just happens. It literally just happened, no matter what I do. Shit, even if I use powder... Nothing helps me. Nothing. And I'm saying this because I've even told people this in the past, and they're like, no, I get it, it's fine. Ew. Listen, I've only ever truly gotten mad when I try to explain that. And, because people always, they go in hard. They're like, ha? Ha? Handshake? Ha? And I'm like, no. And they're like, yeah, shake my hand. And I'm like, no, I really don't want to. Shake my fucking hand! And they shake their hand and they're like, dude, your fucking hands are sweaty. And I'm like, I just said, I literally just said, you fuck. But no, nobody wants to listen to me, and it's always got to be my fault, which is fine. I was actually expecting to be done with that by the time I got there. So, I'll try to be faster this time. I know, rambly. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, comment down below. Let me know what your guys' thoughts and opinions were, and if you'd even want to see another video like this. Because, again, I think 2 is enough. I think I've relived 7, 8, potentially 9-year-old me as much as I can. I mean, the good thing to come out of it, there's a couple of games there where I'm like, yeah, modern playthrough of that on the channel. That might be fun, right? I would love to play the Beginner's Guide again, not just to mention because I have to do the Stanley Parable anyway, because I did do a video on the channel before this, but if you missed that, I actually had, and by that I meant like the first couple of videos I made on this specific channel, that I do have an excuse this time for the channel before this not only going away, but for why I had to make a new one. It wasn't like the spontaneous, impulse, weird thing that I typically did in the past. It was hacked, and the last 4 years of stuff I did for YouTube is gone, and it's gone forever. Why? Because they didn't just hack my account, they deleted all of the videos. And if you know anything about YouTube, if a video gets deleted, it's gone forever. It's gone forever, and they did all of them. But, see, I don't know. I don't actually remember where I was going with that. Well, guess it couldn't have been too important. So, regardless of the situation, if you guys enjoyed, comment down below. Let me know what your guys' thoughts and opinions were. And, I mean, if you want another one, I might be able to go down the cringe... I might be willing to go through cringe hell again, because I did a lot of that in this video, and I'm not particularly happy about it, but at the same time, it was fun. So either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in future videos. So, later.